YouTube now for more than a year, and yet I still forget. It's not good. Not good. A sign of some like fundamental issue in old resorty. Steve, it's good seeing you. Hope things are going well for you. Please teach the students to ask questions behind the text they read. Please teach students to go a little deeper if you would. I'd appreciate it. I'm grading right now, and part of that grading is writing repeatedly. I think you've been a little superficial here. You're staying with like standard cultural tropes, just trying to see if these things are true. Ask yourself why you believe this. The students read the text question mark question mark. It's dark days everywhere, isn't it, my friend? Dark days everywhere. What do you mean by going deeper, like pasting the question at ChatGPT? Don't you do this to me? No. Actually, while grading this morning, I came across a student's paper. A Japanese native speaker who is working on her English, and she is not anywhere near like full fluency. She's very slow. She's very careful in the way that language learners tend to be. But her paper was so great because it wasn't great. Which is to say, I'm so grateful to read a paper by a non-native speaker who is clearly trying, who's clearly spending time working. And like her sentences aren't the most amazing, best claims of all time, but you can see her thinking. And again, not like some disembodied, abstract voice of ChatGPT perfection, but her voice. And man, I like that a lot. Feels very good. Your roommate used AI to make sure she didn't sound like AI. Feels bad, man. Anyway, we're not having this conversation today. I just want to say I really appreciate it when my students obviously put a good faith effort in and, are themselves. I always, use this line from the great play The Whale, which is just write something true, right? Just write me something true. What you believe, what you think, and that's more important to me than anything the AI can give us, I'm afraid. I'm not paying my students enough to expect more than superficial work. Yeah, the consumer logic of education today feels real bad. I think I'm someone who is from an earlier era and wants the students to be also, and how it goes. The Whale was so good. Yeah, speaking of The Whale, this weekend, yesterday rather, Noms and I watched Rental Family, the new Brendan Fraser film, or at least newly released here. Noms knows I wanted to see it and saw it came out, and we talked about going to it right away, which is so cool of her to keep an eye out for me. I do appreciate when she does that. The only trouble is, as usual, we didn't exactly make purchases of our tickets the day of, and so the only tickets left were in the very front row. Now, I've got to say, in Japan, there's more space in the front row than in Japan, in the U.S. rather. And also, all of the seats at this theater had a headrest. And so in leaning backwards to see the whole screen from row number one, at least my head was supported. So truthfully, I felt more or less fine by the end. Like I would have preferred to see the movie, from a more central angle and a little bit farther back. But it was not. It was not unpleasant where we sat. I think Noms had a little bit more trouble, made some vertiginous, is that the word? Vertiginous, like the J sound, vertiginous feelings. But yeah, we enjoyed the film. We enjoyed the film very much indeed. Only problem, I did not see this coming, Noms did. So the movie is about Brendan Fraser, big sad white guy, working in Japan, playing different, somewhat emotional roles, filling various voids and needs for various Japanese people. Again, set in Japan, lots of beautiful shots of Tokyo, lots of places that we have been or seen, which is nice to remark on, like, oh, that's our home, it's amazing. But yes, Klaus, you're absolutely right. More than half of the film is in Japanese, and there are no subtitles for the Japanese. I saw that it was subtitled and said, okay, surely they'll subtitle the whole thing. Nope, only the English. Oh man. So while I've been working on my Japanese, I don't know. Like there were some scenes talking about one's youth and about nostalgia and feelings of loss and hope, and I don't know any of these words in Japanese. And so, if the movie was trying to say, hey, big white sad men feel very awkward in Japan, they pulled it off very effectively. I mean, I didn't understand, at least two-thirds of the movie. Maybe it was a rough one. It was a rough one. That said, I enjoyed the emotional valences of the film as went along. I probably will watch it again with the Japanese parts subbed at some point. Seems like a good idea. That said, though the film was very enjoyable, it went in kind of the obvious places. Having watched the trailer for the film, I think one largely understands the film. There are a couple minor unexpected moments towards the end, but like many Japanese films, they're not going for this is a complete story in which everything is wrapped up perfectly. This is not a moment at which we have heroic outcomes. It's instead just some things happen for a while and then we move on. That is how Japanese cinema works, and I largely enjoy it. But yeah, recommended film, but not like top of your list. Don't rush out and watch it right away, but if you see it, if you have some time, I enjoyed it. Brendan Fraser, I think I have a lot of sympathy for the man. I think he and I have settled into a similar middle-aged look. And so I see him on the big screen, I go, my representation, finally. All these young heartthrobs. Nothing from me, thank you. Brendan Fraser, I see you. I see me. But pretty good anyway, pretty good indeed. So, what more to say? Other than that, the weekend was pretty chill. Watched some Wrexham. Wrexham ended up winning 1-0 in a game that, as I often say, they probably did not deserve to win. We gave up so many shots on goal, but by the grace of their kicking poorly and our keeper making one fantastic stop, we ended up getting the win. And it's amazing. Like, Wrexham seem like they're pretty fully in the playoff running. They're probably not going to get to the automatic promotional places of first and second, but man, for their first time, the first year in this league, they've exceeded all expectations. And if they manage to get into the playoffs, that would be a remarkably cool thing. So very good Wrexham night, all fun. Speaking of which, Wrexham though, I intend this weekend, I think, to show the Wrexham match over on Discord. I know some people will be more able to watch it with me than usual. The match starts at 2:45 a.m. my time on Sunday, and so I believe it's the case it's noon something in New York City on a Saturday. So hopefully some of you might want to stop by and watch it with me. It won't be commentated by me. I won't do anything and talk in the Discord chat, but I think a few of you have mentioned over the months that you want to see one Wrexham match at some point, so that might be an opportunity to do so, and also chatting with you all will help me to stay awake. The 2:45, 3:45 a.m. matches are the absolute worst for me. I can't stay up late enough to watch them without sleeping. I also can't feel good waking up early enough to watch them. It's just in a very awkward, genuinely middle of the night feeling, and I'll want to watch the match, but also want to go back to sleep very badly. This match is in the upcoming Cup, so it's going to be against a team in the Premier League who should absolutely wallop Wrexham, but fun to see anyway. All right, that's what I got about that. Nothing else from the weekend, I don't think. Did some stuff with Magic cards, of course, because that's what one does, especially after payday. I've been told this is poor person logic. So Noms keeps saying that I get so excited on payday that I say, oh, time to go buy more hobby things. And I don't spend all the money, but yeah, I don't really budget it out throughout the month. I budget it for the day after payday, and then I don't really buy anything more of my hobby. I enjoy my hobby things over the month. But yeah, I was told this is a kind of logic that makes no sense to Noms. Now, I do have a wish list. I do plan ahead. At the end of this month, when there's no hobby money left, I start looking and say, "Oh, next month I'll buy." But I don't know. I got a tremendous number of magic cards, and I'm enjoying them so much. And thank you for all of you who tolerate my talk about my little hobby here. It's a good one for sure. It is indeed poor person logic. Yeah, I don't know. I grew up without a ton of money, so if it is indeed representative of that, then yes, indeed, that is me. But it's not like I spend all the money, or I still save. I still buy video games to hang out with you folks. Speaking of which, one more day at least on the old, Voyager. Like I said, it is a disappointing game only from the perspective of storyline. The gameplay loop of building and upgrading and repairing Voyager, I find really satisfying. Base building in general in games that have that side-on view of a base or a ship feel just wonderful for me. They remind me of the early XCOM games, of course, but more recently, if they're going to be appended to a story, the story needs to have something more going on than "you failed again." So we'll see. Anyway, I called the Rizdactyl page earlier today. I finally got rid of all of the I got rid of all the mottos, phrases, and slogans. And so we're down to 437 items, because once again, you all were busy while I was gone. I really thought that removing the slogans, phrases, and so on would get us under 400 items in the list, but nope, there's still a lot there. That said, friend George has made some lovely upgrades to the program here. Most notably, something that you all requested, which is previously there was a way to game one's being selected. The first game every day is push the random button, and one random article pops out. Now, the way to game that to get yours done more often is you just submit more, right? So the person who has 100 submissions will likely be picked more often than the person who has one submission. And so often there are 100 lower quality ones compared to one very good one. So George has now coded in a different kind of randomness where every single user who has submitted is equally likely to be selected. And then I think each person is locked to one article maybe. So we should be seeing more people being pulled more often, assuming that randomness is really random, and could be cool. So we'll get to that after a while, of course, but in the intro here, I just want to say thank you, George, for contributing so well. Time to make 100 users. Yeah, we don't have any kind of verification of who you are. Maybe I'll start doing two-factor authentication. Give me your phone number. I'll send you an SMS. Hey, Oren, it's good seeing you. Have I ever played the game The Alters? I have not. I remember when Alters came in, and I think I saw Dolphin Chemist playing it, and he really enjoyed it at the time, and I think I said, man, I want to play this one also, but yeah, I have such little stream time these days. I don't know. Yes, it's a game I'd like to play, but this is the current issue in Resortyville in Ray the Stream, is there's just not enough time for anything. And so I've really stepped back from the, I'm going to play every game that seems good, to the, let's play something and be a little sad for the ones we missed, but be grateful they're out there for, I don't know, when I retire. This actually happened back right after grad school. I started gaming for like 8 hours a day every day, which is so irresponsible. But I hadn't done really any gaming at all during graduate school, and so there's a huge backlog of games I'd never played. For example, in 2015, I had never played Skyrim. And so as a streamer, I played Skyrim for the first time, and I played the Fallout New Vegas for the first time, and many other games that had been quite popular during grad school. The same thing will probably happen in, 25 years or so. I'll say, okay, no more teaching, no more writing. It is now time to play more games, and we will indeed do so. Regardless, time for the word of the day, time to chit-chat about this and that as we learn more vocabulary together. In 25 years, we play Elder Scrolls 6. You're not wrong. Hey, this is a fun word. Peon. I've also said payon.
Peon.
There you go. Peon. It is a word that's a strange word. It has to do with giving speeches. Often talked about it as praising someone. Here we go. Paean is a literary word that refers to a song of joy, praise, or victory. It can also be used as a synonym of tribute for a word that praises or honors its subject. A very common word in the study of the classics. We will often say that that this Homeric speech is a paean to Odysseus or whatever. And comes up kind of ironically today, possibly? Not sure. Here are two examples. Her retirement party featured many paeans for her long years of speech to the company. Maybe today we just say speeches. Or critics considered the movie both a thrilling western and a paean to the natural beauty of the Rockies. Did you know? In ancient Greece, Paeon, or Paeon was a name used for the god Apollo when in the guise of physician to the gods. This name comes from the name of an older Mycenaean healer god. These two names were also used to refer to hymns of thanksgiving and praise sung especially to Apollo, as was their Latin descendant, Paeon. When Paeon first appeared in English in the late 16th century, it was used both in the context of Greek history and in general for a joyous song of hymn of praise, tribute, thanksgiving, or triumph. Over time, the word became even more generalized and now used for any kind of tribute. There we go. The majority of you who wrote in chat today did not know this word. Now you do. Please use it regularly. Go impress your friends. Say, I wish to give a paean, and they will dodge for fear that you mean going to the restroom. Here is your vocabulary test of the day. I hope you've been studying. Good luck, folks. Rearrange the letters to form a word that as a noun can refer to an inhabitant of an ancient city, and as an adjective can describe something that's marked by simplicity, frugality, or avoidance of luxury and comfort. Yeah, definitely get thinking Greek on this one. The Greek idea will carry you forward. I think you got it. Yes, indeed. The word is Spartan. Spartan. There you go, team. Person from Sparta. Great discipline. Simple living. Hey, I was going to talk about Laconia. And the word laconic means not saying much. Laconic or of Laconia. Because the Spartans did not believe in speech in the way the Athenians did. Fantastic that. I think I forgot to do trivia yesterday off stream. Unfortunately, I will then get a 0 on the day, but today we'll see how we do. Question 1, consumer stuff, good luck team. Maine puts a special tax on the wild version of what fruit that they export by the ton and pack into their official state pie. Apple comes to mind first, but I have no idea. Could be blueberries, could be lots of other things. We're going apples because I like apple pie. Rough. Kashi Special K, Cheerios Great Grains, Chex Catalina Crunch. They all make cereal variants starring what berry of a rare in nature color? Blueberry. Is blue rare in nature though? Like, I can think of bluebirds without too much trouble. They're raspberries. I guess they're purplish. They're grapes. Those are really purple. Maine is to the north, though. I'm saying blueberries, I guess, but I'm comfortable being wrong on this one. Oh, there we go. The blueberry, all the way. Yeah, cranberry, I think, is farther to the south. All right, blueberry pie, Maine. Those of you who live in other places around the world, do your localities have things like official bird, official pie, official etc., etc., etc.? Because in the US, our states have basically everything. That's my update announcement, not yours, don't worry. I type in Maine pie and bring me gluten-free pies, tarts, and pie crusts. Maine pie blueberry. Yep, there you go. It always looks like such a big old mess. And I understand this is supposed to look appetizing, but I think because it's a big old mess, I'm kind of disgusted by it. I don't know. When you see this Yankee magazine piece of pie, it's no longer a piece of pie. It's just a like this one. Yes, the structural stability of this one delights me. I'm attracted to that pie. It has an engineering A plus. Yes, it's more like a cobbler because messy. Yeah, this is something I've never realized about myself until I'm saying it right now. I think when my grandmother, bless her heart, I probably owe her an email, when she would serve me apple crumble, I think I would be a little bit unhappy that she would pour the crumble out in a big old mess. I don't know. Like I never said anything to her, and I've never really thought this thought, but that was the case. I don't know. Hey, Geek Town. Blueberries are purple, which is rarer in nature than blue is. Oh, right. Though they're called blueberries, they're in fact purple berries. And there are some purple, birds, I'm sure. But yeah, that makes sense. Blueberries as purple things. Got it. Oh, all right. If it's not messy, it's not messy if it sets right. Okay, I don't know how setting works for pies. I've never been a pie maker. My very first girlfriend ever really got into this kind of thing. Lattice work, we might call it, and trying to make really beautiful pie crust, I guess, the top part of the pie crust. There's a food website, Epicurious. I think it's a bunch of recipes and commentaries on food. And years ago, they held a best pie among Epicurious readers page contest, and she made a pie that had a let's see if I can find something like it. 1 second. Pie with flour crust, maybe. Yeah, it's better than this. It's better than this. It's this kind of thing. It's this kind of thing. And she spent such a long time working on it and cooked it 3 or 4 different times, baked it, I guess, to make it look just right. Yeah, this kind of thing also. And she ended up winning the prize. That's the punchline there. She ended up winning that prize, and I was sort of proud of her because it's a skill that I don't really understand. Like, in principle, I understand, one cuts the crust or dough, whatever at this point, in particular ways and bakes it at particular temperatures, but just the care needed was so darn impressive. As I've said before, I'm so impressed when anyone who has any skill, like, either really geeks out about it and tells me things I don't know and is excited, or when they display that skill, and especially when they're trying to improve a skill over time, like effort, I guess I'm impressed by. That's right, team. Thank you for the effort of logging in today to the Resorty channel and saying hello. Effort. All right, question number 2, here we go. An airport named for Medgar Evers serves what southern city? Very Amerocentric today, I'm sorry for that. Medgar Evers. I feel like I should know this name immediately. I mean, Birmingham comes to mind, but I don't know why. I'm ready to be wrong on this one, but Birmingham, possibly? Rough. The first former federal public defender to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court is Ketanji Brown Jackson, right? I think her family name is Jackson. I mistyped with an M, but there you go. I think Medgar Evers is a civil rights figure, maybe? Is that right? Hopefully I'm right about that one. There he is. Yeah. NAACP. First field secretary in Mississippi. He died in the 60s, so I suspect it's the case he's one of the people who had a rough go. Yep, he was murdered during the civil rights movement in Jackson, Mississippi. All right, so it was correct in thinking places of civil rights history, but forgot who exactly he was, and that's a sad thing. Anyway, 2 points, good to good. Question number 3, here we go. Arts and culture. Home to Erebor Mons and the Mindolian Montes, mountains found on the Saturn moon of Titan, have all been named after peaks and ranges from what place? Okay, so these are Greek. Um, I believe Mindolian, or Latin. Oh, don't tell noms. I can't distinguish them. Um, the Earth. If I say the Earth, it's true. So, um, the Eon ending is actually Latin, isn't it? Do I say Italy then? Erebor. It's Italy, right? Okay, rough. Including Rohan Hall. Oh no, I don't want to read chat. Chat's gonna feel bad. It's Tolkien. It's Middle Earth. UC Irvine apparently has students stay in places named after Middle Earth locations. Wow. 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 That feels bad. The Lonely Mountain. Erebor. I mean, this explains why I can't tell the difference between Greek and Latin, because neither one is Greek or Latin. I mean, Mom's is Latin almost certainly. These are body parts these days. Question number 4, entertainment. Finishing at number 10 at the domestic box office, what 1999 film is best known for making back about 2,800 times its original production budget? So Napoleon Dynamite was made very, very simply by some very thoughtful and interesting people from, what is it, BYU, Idaho, I believe. And so I expect Napoleon Dynamite made a ton of money. That said, I think it may have released after 99. I'm not sure on that one. And I think it may have hit higher than number 10. So I'm going to go with Napoleon Dynamite, but my knowledge of this field is very limited indeed. These questions are often answered with, what movies do I know? Not very many. All right, here we go. For 2 points, A Book of Shadows was the first and worst sequel to what film that basically invented the found footage horror thing? What was that called? Oh, I remember the trailer and being so horrified by it that I would turn away from the television. I think that part of the trailer had a young woman like holding a camera right in front of her face very shakily. Oh, what's it called? Oh boy. The Blair Witch Project. Got it. Blair Witch Project. We good? Well done. I see a lot of you got it in in chat on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you for your excellent playing along. This is like the anti-resorty film. Yes, it is. Too scary for me all the way. All right, question. Actually, what year did Napoleon Dynamite come out? If you've not seen this film, it's weirdly sweet through and through. 2004. Yeah, weirdly sweet throughout and through. Very, very unusual characters in it, but completely unironic. And this is something I really appreciate that we don't see so often in comedies. The characters are absolutely ridiculous, but one is not invited to laugh at them. One's invited to experience with them. And I think one recognizes the ridiculousness, but it's earnestly presented as, this is some life here. Someone is experiencing this life here. And it's very sweet in a way. So yeah, I recommend it if you've not seen it. I haven't seen it in more than a decade probably, so I don't know how it goes. That said, it did introduce me to music for Found Harmonium by the Penguin something orchestra. Penguin Room Orchestra, maybe? I don't know. Let me see. Music for a Found Penguin Cafe Orchestra. Yeah, if you've not heard this one, it is a delightful little piece. Apparently, its title is genuinely what it is. The composer was in an alleyway and found this instrument and began noodling on it and decided to write a song that would sound good on a back alleyway harmonium. And it sounds like an Irish jig in some ways, but it's used towards the end of Napoleon Dynamite in a great way. You worked as a radio press junketeer at the time. You saw the movie before it came out. You were such a stick figure from the movie. A stick figure from the movie? I don't know what this is. Stick figure. This? That's great. Is his neck that long? I don't think his neck's that long. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Hello to you, Grobzilla. You avoided the film because of intense hype associated with it. It's on your never once list. Are you some kind of hipster? Like, if it's popular, it must be bad? Do you know how many films I've gone and watched because chat collectively hyped them up? You're like, oh, that everything film is the greatest film of all time. It is worth watching. It is worth going to. You should watch. It changed my life. And I go and like, I don't know, team. I don't know. So Gromzilla, how about in this case? My friend, you watch the movie. The hype is dead. It's from a long time ago. Maybe we can just enjoy something earnest in the world. There you go. The resorty recommendation is we as a culture have forgotten how to be earnest because it feels like vulnerability, and it's an earnest film and that makes me happy. All right. Hey, Turk, you're right. It is very Philip Glass-like, the Found Harmonium piece. Question number 5. I need to get 2 points and we call it a win. Conducted as part of 1962's Operation Fishbowl, the largest nuclear test ever performed in outer space is known as what prime? Optimus Prime. I honestly don't know. Yeah, this kind of thing I'm guessing many of you know from your interest in military history and so on. What prime? Yeah, it doesn't even ring a bell. This would be pure guess time. I'm doing Optimus Prime for the jokes. All right, number 2. Known for eating coral, the crown of thorns is a species of what? Echidnaderm that eats its prey by pushing its stomach out of its body. Is this a starfish? 2 points! 2 points! We got 2 points, team. That's great. It's a 10. Straight 2s today. I will surely take straight 2s. It is a 66 out of 100 total score. That's a D. I'll take my D today and be happy with that one. A Starfish Prime. I always wonder how they choose different names for different operations. Starfish Prime. Huh. It's names like... What is it again? Okay, Operation Epic Fury. Are we letting people who play Call of Duty name our operations? What happened to Starfish Prime? Alright, how do we do on average today? We still have our higher than 2.1 arts and cultures. Yeah, today was actually a fairly easy day for folks. A little over 8.5. Got that 10. Happy to start that way for the week. And, yeah. Were there any of these I should have gotten earlier? So my inability to distinguish what language these are/were makes me think that I should have just dropped away from real world places and thought a little bit more about that. Jackson, most people gotten 2. Blueberry, most people got immediately of those who got it. So people knew that Maine is blueberries. Just did not know that. Blair Witch Project, most people who got it when I did. And Starfish, most people missed below that. Yeah, the pushing its stomach out of its body is an absolutely disgusting idea. I cannot imagine what that would be, in part because I'm a human and my stomach is stuck in there. But that must be such a vulnerable moment for the starfish. I'm guessing if it's attacked while its stomach's outside, it's got some problems. I do kind of want to pull up a picture or video of a starfish eating because I've never seen it, but I will save you from that horror. Like the horror of an x-ray of an infant's head. Go look at it. It's worth checking out. All right. Hello, Shen. Good seeing you, Robo Shen. It's time for the Redactyl. Let's do the redactyl.net. Put any word you want to in any of the chat rooms. I will read it. I will Random mode is classic toggle. You switch between smarter picks and true randomness. This is if you hate the AI thing, you can turn it off. Nah, I'm fine. Here we go, team. Good luck to us all. Blank of blank. I wish you luck indeed. Republic number 1, 6 republics. My goodness. System, there are 18 of those. The Balloon, there are no balloons today. Modern, we have 1 modern. A scone, oh, you thought the stone was scoon, I love that. How about state? 58 states, way done. Well done. Moria, no Mines of Moria today. How about the humble parsnip? No parsnips. How about a system today? We already did systems, sorry. A prince maybe, no princes. A queen, no queens. Children maybe, 3 children somewhere. Is it China? Wow. How about the word department? Department, we have 1. How about the word Korea? 4. How about peoples with no apostrophe? I'll go ahead and do it with the apostrophe to help you out here. Here we go, it's added in now. How about France? None of those. How about battle? None of those. Art? None of those. Math? None of those. Republic? We've done before. Premier? 3 of those. Europe? None of those. Military? None of those. Or 2 out of math. What's missing? It's the People's Republic of China has a blah, blah, blah. History maybe, or leader. Okay, I like those. America first. Nah, sorry. America first. Now we do history. We had to pause and guess for a while. 5 of those. Leader, 4 of those. How about capital? 15 of those. Economy. There we go. The economy of China is the topic of the day. We got that in such reverse order that it felt ridiculous to guess economy. Yeah, we had a real stop for a little bit of the guesses. Good job, team. The People's Republic of China has a developing socialist market economy. What's that? Incorporating industrial policies and strategic 5-year plans. China has the world's 2nd largest economy by nominal GDP, and since 2016 has been the world's largest economy when measured by purchasing power parity, or China accounted for 19% of the global economy in 2025 in PPP terms, and around 17% in nominal terms in 2025. The economy consists of state-owned enterprises and mixed ownership enterprises, as well as a large domestic private sector which contribute approximately 60% of GDP, 80% of urban employments, and 90% of new gerbs. This is why we don't call communist China communist. Okay, very good. It's also where the majority of my Chinese students come from. And oh, how they smile when the Americans say, it's just communism. And they think, hee hee, I'm famously rich. Which is absolutely true. All right. Time for the other game. My friend, it's time for the Rizdactyl, the game in which you submit and then we guess together. I've decided that I'm going to choose the oldest of all of the submissions. It's been sitting there since October 16th of last year. October 16th last year, submitted by our friend Kaz. October 16th. Good luck. Any guesses you want. I wish you the best. Good luck indeed. Is it a person? It is not a person. Is it related to dinosaurs? It is not related to dinosaurs, no. Is it fictional? Yes, it's fictional. Is it tangible? No. Is it a place? No. Is it a year? No. Is it spooky? No. Is it a place? No. Is it a movie? No. Is it meme related? It is not meme related. Is it North American? It is not North American. Is it an event? It is not an event. No. Nope. Is it a book? No, it's not a book. But it could be. Here, I'm being more helpful these days. It's not a book, but it could be. Is it from the comics? No. Is it from a book first? No. If it were real, could I fit it up my nose? Absolutely not. Did it exist before 1900? It did. Is it a film? It is not. Is it a work of literature? It is a work of literature, yes. Look at me being helpful guy. Is it the Tower of Babel? It is not the Tower of Babel, no. Babel. Is it a poem? It is indeed a poem, yes. Is it by a British person? It is not a by, well... your decision on that one, I'm just not sure. Is it in English originally? Did it exist for 1400? It did exist for 1400, yes. Is it the Odyssey? It is not. Is it on the Statue of Liberty? It is not. Is it Beowulf? Wizards, well done indeed. It is Beowulf indeed. An Old English poem, an epic in the tradition of Germanic heroic legend, consisting of 3,182 alliterative lines. It's from Old English. I felt kind of bad saying English. Hey, Geektown got it also just after. So unfortunately, the YouTube stream is a tiny bit behind the Twitch stream, which means it's very, very hard for anyone in YouTube to ever win this thing, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know how to fix that problem. But there you go. So he's from... where are you from, allegedly? Somewhere in Saxony, allegedly. Team, do you want to say this counts as being British? I'm not sure. It's from Rendlesham, question mark? Who knows? Who knows? I can now integrate on-screen chats. Oh, can I end them comment? So that YouTube and Twitch pop up over my shoulder simultaneously. The only problem is that YouTube is a little bit too far behind. Poor YouTube viewers. They are the best around, but still. Well done, Wizards. Got that one just a little bit before other people. Wizards 845, solving the oldest one in the queue. There's still a lot more from way back, team. All right, let's go ahead and look at some of the newer ones. Not right now, my friend. Not right now. Oh, okay, I can't do two Kazs in a row. Man, Kaz submits amazing ones. I like to imagine that Kaz sits out there constantly researching the best topics. That's very good. All right, Wizards, do you have any in the queue? You do not have any in the queue. So, let's do Cypher here. I got a Cypher. Let's do the Cypher. Cypher, this one's yours. Good luck to everybody. There's one on the page right now. Good luck. Good luck indeed. Is it a person? I think the answer on that one is no, but philosophically speaking, I want to say yes, but I'll say no. It is not a person, no. Is it man-made? Yes, it is man-made. Is it a personification? In some sense, yes. Is it God? It is not God. The question of God's personhood is very, very tricky. But no, it is not God. Is it a fictional character? It is indeed a fictional character. Well done on that one. Is it a generative AI chatbot? How dare you? How dare you? No, it's not. A generative AI chatbot. What was the one that Microsoft put out there and then the 4chan people ruined it? It was like presented as a young teenage girl, and before a couple days it was spewing out the worst memes. Is it allegory related? Sure. Is it written by a British person? Yes. Is it the wind that whispers the name Edna? No. Is it related to a specific religion? No. Are they American? No. Did it exist before 1900? No. Is it a character from a written work? No. Is it an alien? It is not an alien, no. Because it did exist from... Wait, I think I said no to the wrong thing. 1 second. I got overly excited with my nose. It did not exist for 1900. No. It is from a written work. Yes. It is not an alien. There we go. Occasionally I read ahead and answer no to things I'm reading, not supposed to be answering. It's very confusing. Is it fantasy fiction? It is indeed fantasy fiction. Yes. Absolutely. It is that. Is it from before 1980? It is pre-1980. Can they fly? They can fly. Yes, indeed. They are able to fly. Huh. That's a good guess. I like that. Are they from a comic? They're not from a comic, no. Are they from a Lord of the Rings canon? Yes. Is it Smaug? How'd you get that, dogs? Well done indeed. It is indeed Smaug, the black dragon, red dragon, from Tolkien's book The Hobbit. The personification of greed. Personification of greed and power and other such things. There you go. 2 British things in a row. 1 Smaug, 1 Beowulf. Fantastic stuff. What's this? Why is this here? Resected segment of a small intestine, which is partly cut open, showing multiple creamy white adult worms filling the lumen. I'm sorry, what? Why does this exist here? Okay. So, are they claiming that Smaug's name? So, claiming that Smaug's name may have originated from a reference to a penetrating worm. There are plenty of other possible origins that upset me more than I could possibly say, but good job indeed to dogs on that one. Let's go ahead and play at least one more. But good job, good job, good job. Alright, we're doing that one. Do that one. Very good. DOGS underscore 2018. I thank you. Alright, I'm going to push the random button now for the first time today. Yes, indeed, it's a new random mode in which every single person in the queue gets one chance to possibly win. Here we go. Good luck. It chose the very first one in order, so I'm going to claim that's not random and do it again. Okay. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess so. Unnamed comment, this one's yours. I'm sorry, I did the human thing and said the obvious outcome is not true randomness, even though it could have been random, etc., but I didn't want to do that one anyway. So, friends, on the screen, there is a new page. I wish you nothing but luck in finding it. Good luck. Is it a person? It is not a person, no. Not a person. Is it road-related? It is not road-related, no. There are road-related submissions, but not today. Not today. Is it a place? It is not a place, no. Why do we do this unnamed comment? Is it tangible? It is indeed tangible, yes. Is it creamy white worms filling open intestines? It is not. Is it fictional? It is not fictional, no. Is it man-made? It is man-made. Is it food-related? In some sense, yes. Is it unique? It is not unique, no. Should it be a person? I would not like to meet it as a person, no. No persons, thank you. Is it a place? No. Is it heavy construction equipment? It is not heavy construction equipment, no. Is it STEM-related? In the sense that everything is? Sure. Yeah, if we want to go that way, sure, it is indeed STEM-related. Is it a saying? It is not a saying. I went through the queue and removed all mottos, phrases, and sayings. They're too hard for us. Is it man-made in the way you like? Yes and no. It is man-made in the way that you like, but more man-made in the way you don't like. I think. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. If you're new here, man-made in the way they don't like is anything made by the human body. Oh, goodness. Is it related to agriculture? Could be. Could be. Indeed. Could be related to agriculture if you want to. What's left? What's left? Is it a compound? Yes, it's a compound. Is it part of the body? It is not part of the body, no. I now regret the random button more than I could possibly say. I mean, that's giving hints, isn't it? That's giving hints on this one. Is it a food that is not a food? No. Is it fertilizer? It can be fertilizer. Is it excreted from the body? Why did I do this? Yes? Oh. Is it dung? Yes, but. Yes, but indeed. Is it human ashes? No. Is it guano? No. The sweat of one's brow? It is not that. It is not that. It is dung, but a particular kind of dung, or way of discussing dung. Maybe we'll give the win to the dung people, but let's see what we come up with. What euphemisms do you know, maybe? Is it night soil? There we go, there we go. Marks the Cylon got night soil exactly. What do you think, team? What do you think, team? Should we give it to the people who said dung first, or do we need night soil in particular? Historical euphemism for human excreta collected from cesspools, privies, pale closets, pit latrines, privy middens, septic tanks, and so on. The material is removed from the immediate area, usually at night by workers employed in the trade. Sometimes it can be transported out of towns and sold on as fertilizer. There you go. John Hunt, Nightman rubbish carrier near the Wagon and Horses in Goswell Street near Mount Mill, London. There you go. Is euphemism a saying? No. No. Because we're treating it as a thing as opposed to a word, I'm okay with it being a thing, not a saying. We're fine. That's fine, I think. Night Soul's the big win. Dung is only excrement from herbivores? Wait, really? I've not heard this before. Dung definition. Please no pictures, please no pictures. It says the excrement of animals in general here. I don't see any reference to herbivores per se. Now, I don't want to say that the definitive answerer is Google, but yeah, I don't know, team. It seems like it could be animals generally. All good, all good. All right, a big win for our friend Marks the Cylon. Well done indeed. Friends, is it time for us to play a little game called the Voyager, or do you want one more? It's your choice right now. If you go in with one more, I will do one more. Give me a 1. If not, give me a 2, and we'll move on. Either way, I'm feeling good today, so please do. Give me a 1, give me a 2. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Geektown Buscemi's great in everything he's in. That's an excellent role to reference. Alright, it's kind of split. There are more 1s than 2s. Dr. Possible, the voice of reason in the channel, says no more. Geektown, our new YouTube friend, says no more also. Alright. The people want the video game. The people get the video game. Only an hour opening today, much faster than usual. Did we forget to do something in the intro? I don't think we did. I think we did everything. Why are we done so early with the intro? This is very unusual. Did I have fewer stories than usual? Wait, what happened? I guess we got the redactyl very, very quickly. And then the 3 Rizdactyls went by pretty fast also. Huh. That's great. That's great. All right, very good indeed. Here comes a change to the directory of Voyager into the unknown. Into. No. Star Trek, Voyager, into the unknown. Sorry, across the unknown. Across, not into. Prepositions are hard. Okay. So, what should our title be today? Failing missions, having fun. Because absolutely true. Great game, but we do lose a fair amount. Alright, fantastic. The game is being pulled up right now. Hopefully it appears on your screen in just 1 second here. There's the sound. I have to click out one more time here. Hopefully there's an update that lets me keep the music going in the background. Nope, not yet, unfortunately. All good, all good, all good. Hello, Drek, it's good seeing you. Welcome in. Hello, everybody I didn't say hi to. I appreciate you very much indeed. I think we just get right back into it. There is a DLC also that's unlocked. So I thought someone said that if the DLC is on, it leads to like a game-breaking bug early game, but this did not happen. Now, I don't know if it's being unlocked and is actually active. Oh, there are manual saves now? That is the greatest news of all time. I don't mean to overstate matters, but yeah, the saving protocol in this game was maddening. Maddening. Now, I'm not going to save scum, I promise, but I do intend to save so I can close the game, of course. We have no missions right now. We failed 2 missions, and that kind of breaks my heart a little bit. But we're very low on fuel right now. We also would like to get more of the duranium and so on. And our people wants to... Oh! Our people are desperately interested in our going home. Yeah, I forgot about that. Is there no fuel left here? Uh-oh. So yeah, we spent a long time in this sector because there's a wormhole here that we scanned, etc., etc. And the wormhole had a tiny little opening. The ship could not fit through, but we were able to send a message through. Unfortunately, we failed in doing so, so we wasted a lot of time for, frankly, nothing. How long does it jump to here? 7 cycles. I would appreciate it for the dum-dums like me if they would show how many days of deuterium we have left, how many cycles indeed. So I'm going to need to jump there to pick up fuel, if possible. Is it possible for me to turn off some things to save some power? Okay. So normal food rations do not consume any fuel, and they have a fair amount left. Because of that, I could probably... Oh, I think one only saves deuterium if one lowers the power level of the warp core. To do that, I need to bring our consumption down some more. Because it drops to what? It drops to 120, so I need to remove 40 more. I have 4 cycles plus a little over. Thank you, mathematicians, I appreciate it. Do I see the big 4? Oh! The big 4 is how much is left. Thank you for having eyes that I might see. What can I turn off right now? I like the shuttle, but that's 8 power. I like trading. I don't have deuterium, so you're going off also. Still only 4 cycles. No, I've stepped down power production. That's right. So you remove 4 more power if possible. I don't need my engineering bays, though I would like to have someone start building things. Also, I appreciate when people don't have jobs, they don't start panicking. It doesn't seem to affect morale. They're idling and hanging out. Okay, I think I'm going to turn off 1 more of the engineering bays, which I think is over here somewhere. I mean, the workshop's doing literally nothing. I don't know how to make anything with it, so off you go also. Our consumption is under 140 now, so you step it down. We have 6 days of power. Also, it's 120, not 140. Resort, you fool. I need to probably keep the weapons on, most likely. I'm going to turn off the hydroponics bay. Is there another one that Kim is not in? Oh, okay, this one goes off for now. I could turn off weapons and such. Yeah. I guess I turn off weapons and such. Or no one's injured right now. Who needs sickbay? Who needs phasers? Alright, there you go. So it's still only 6 days. Does that include my battery power? Okay, so it switches to batteries in 6 days. I have enough battery power for one more day. I'm going to be able to get to... I can get to the system in 7 cycles. Huh. What else can I lower my deuterium consumption with? Replicating food, warp core, about it. Hey, Unnamed Comet! Unnamed Comet, thank you for generosity in hanging out with us. Very much, it's very, very kind of you. Yeah, I think this is all I can do. So it is time for gray mode. Hopefully we don't get set upon by the wolves of the galaxy. Good luck, team. I don't want to scan, I want to move. Which of these is most likely to have some kind of fuel in it? The interstellar cloud. Goodbye, fuel. Goodbye, fuel. We're now in gray mode. Battery down. Everything is off now. Morale is terrible, but here we go. So I don't have my probes on. All I can do is throw Voyager into the middle of this thing and maybe get a bunch of fuel. Okay, I saw it rushing for the red. I was very concerned, but there we go. We have some fuel now. We're going to want to scan other things. This is not moving. No. Oh, no. I meant to scan, not move, but moving was most definitely what happened instead. Got some more fuel also. My hull is getting worse and worse. So scanning is... I can't remember which click is which. Left click versus right click. I'm going to turn everything back on again. We have sufficient power to reactivate Tier 2. Good. I'd love if there were a button that says just turn everything on. I don't think there is such a thing right now. Also, this floor does not need life support. It has nothing doing right now, so it's fine. The floors that have people sleeping seems important. Turn on, though. Okay, I know I turned off some hydroponics bays. Workshop back on. So having workshop on and so on allows us to have more options in missions that otherwise we have to use worse outcomes for. Okay, I think that's everything, maybe. Mess hall goes back on, and we have plenty of food right now. We're at negative 32, which is where we should be before. Do I have anyone else who can go work in the hydroponics bay? Kess is doing nothing. She was in the sick bay, I believe. Okay. So, I like to scan things. Right click. There we go. Now, our people are very cross. They really want to go home. We spent too long in this sector, allegedly. I'm guessing there's some technology that encourages the people to, you know, be more chill. What's this one mean? Is that an alliance location? Captain, a trading outpost is broadcasting a subspace message advertising their wares. Should we trade with them? Maybe. I wish I would have come to this area first. It really seems to have a little bit of everything. Do I spend time picking up everything I can? Well, obviously, whatever this thing is, this diamond looks pretty cool. I found an old Vidian interceptor. It's been damaged. Destroyed recently. So we can scan it, but risk an ambush. We can quickly board valuables for attack return, or send the shuttle out. You know, go big or go home. Scan the debris. I'm ready for a fight. Didn't happen. We're now full on food. Awesome. Now, what is this little buddy here? A lush planet teeming with life and mineral deposits. Unfortunately, the planet's volatile climate leaves little time for exploration. With intense storms predicted to arrive soon, we can focus on one objective. If we had a better sensor array or 2 shuttles, we could do more. Do I want duranium or do I want food? Well, duranium is the choice anyway, because we're full on food already. There we go, 100 duranium, awesome. So with almost 100 of each of the major building resources, I bet we can build something. Now, what is the something I would like to have most? Possibly another research room. We're getting 1 research per tick right now. We're below food amount still. Could be good to have more of those. Everyone has a room, though it's not a particularly nice room. And so, let me turn this on. Oh, I turned off a workshop also, didn't I? Oh, I should probably turn phaser controls back on. Remember that part where I turned off all of the military portions of the ship? That wasn't great. That was not my most shining moment. Where are these? Engineering goes online. Sickbay goes online at 5. Okay, so the engineering back online, I can now try to build fancier bedrooms, I think, so people are a little happier. We have not yet researched them. Have we researched any meaningful upgrades to any of the rooms? I think I looked at this before, only the workshop. Now these collectors going up get 4 deuterium each cycle. That'll help us maintain our fuel availability despite consumption. That seems great. But the workshop can go up a level. So, that's right here where Tom Paris lives. And we need 45 of the tritanium. 3 tans. And 1 of the still alive items. Now, if I take this apart, don't some ruined rooms give... they give different resources. I thought that some of them might give the... what's it even called? Biogel such and so. Huh. So nicer bedrooms require more new resource that I don't have much of right now. Also, more importantly, no, sorry, the upgrade on the workshop. Okay, we can save our junk for right now, all fine. I'm curious about the trader very much. But maybe we should just move on now. I'm sure there'll be more resources in future areas. Oh, this is a hull repair location. Repairing hull, super nice. And like I said, this part feels very much like FTL Faster Than Light, because it allows us to have to decide, do we stay in sector or no? Oh no! We're trying to pick up some lovely, lovely duranium. A mine detonated. We lose 40 more hull points. What do we get at the hull repair here? About half hull. Captain, as a space station repairs starships. 400 food. Half our food to get 100 hull. Absolutely. Very good. And there's food right around us to refill that, I believe. Well, not quite what I thought it was. Intention is to grab this, hit these food, and the uranium, and then get out of here. And we'll see how many more cycles our people can tolerate before they get big cranky. Science Lab number 2 online. Yeah, very glad that we got the hull repair after taking more hull damage. Alright, so Science Lab gives 1 science point per cycle. More Science Labs increases research speed. Nice. 2 per cycle, great. Alright, Molten Surface, lots of materials here. We're going to use the phaser beam to do perfectly. We use the phaser beam and do perfectly. Fantastic. So I still don't have the biogel I need. Hope is that you have it there. Scoot, scoot, scoot across. A rich asteroid field is found as valuable minerals. Should we use an experimental mining technique which has the potential for higher yield? Why, yes we should. Oh, the gambling. We're totally full on tritanium. We should probably build a cargo bay to hold more of that. Hate to waste stuff. That said, back to the ship. Okay. Eventually, I will move where everything is. ... Maybe. Okay. So food's 1,000, tritanium's 100, duranium's 150. Dilithium we hold a nigh infinite amount, thank goodness. Bioneural gels is 25, but with 0, probably okay. Producing a biolaboratory from deuterium and... No, sorry, that's Borg nanites, rather. Sorry. In a biolaboratory from food and tritanium. Well, not right now, thanks. Hello, Miss. Are we winning? We're not losing, I'm going to say. It's not clear if we're winning either. If I do this life support line right here, we're able to get the holodeck online. I'm guessing that will open up some really fun interactions with our crew, and maybe also the possibility to get some cute little story time there. I guess we just go for additional food stuff then? What's this? The holodeck. Holodeck takes 4 of the biogels. It's alive. It's alive. Yeah, 2 work teams seems like enough for right now. I could go ahead and throw up another, like, shield office or something. We haven't done that much fighting. I'm accusing we haven't done enough fighting to warrant getting any more weapons. Surely my greatest idea ever. Alright. 5 more stops and then we out of here. What's the trading station do? Captain! A trading outpost is broadcasting a subspace message advertising wares. Should we trade with them? So 30 duranium for 350 food. We're about to pick up a bundle of food, so I'm not sure on that one. 5 dilithium. I'm told this is so unbelievably important to keep. For 300 deuterium. We're about to pick up 2 deuteriums, we're fine. I don't think I want either of these trades. I wonder if they're randomized. Captain! The crew's patience has run out. There's genuine anger across the decks. The officers are challenging the necessity of prolonged delay. They're eager to move. Any further halt, a direct betrayal of the primary objective to go home. I wonder if they're eventually going to declare war on me. Upgraded the Bustard Collectors. Fantastic. So we now get 4 free fuel every cycle, I believe. And that's pretty neat. I could go ahead and unlock a new tier on this. That seems smart. Need 70 science. Right. Okay, I'll hold off on that for a little more science time. We had trade-off for pop-up. 4 dilithium for 400 of the power stuff. We're good, thanks. Oh, I have to collect this one. It's been sitting there waiting for me. Silly, silly. I wonder why the devs decided that when you ask for a trade, you have to finally pick up the trade at the end. Captain, an abandoned ship in space. What do we do to get food? We send that shuttle. Good job, officers. More food, more food. Okay, we fill at 1,000 food. I have a new our cargo bay almost full. I expect we're going to pick up quite a bit of deuterium here and here. So I'm going to go here. The workshop should be done, or the cargo bay should be done. It is. Like I planned it or something. You become more food. Great. We then pick up the same. Using that tractor beam, pick up as much as we can. Alright, full up on tritanium again, unfortunately. Now we grab these. I swear we're leaving, crew. With your negative 33 unhappiness right now. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Sensor detected a space station. The hull of the station's breached. We detect no life on board. Finding resources in the harsh environment can be difficult. We can scan for it, or we can destroy a bunch of the station. How about we just scan? That seems a little bit more Starfleet-y here than blowing it up. The cap here is going to be 2,000. Yeah, no way we hit 2,000. Also, I'm seeing no production in progress on this. I thought we automatically get 4 each day. Does that upgrade need to be installed, possibly? Looking at it in a second. It's a massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of a Class J planet. What do? We send in the shuttle. The shuttle almost has a very bad time. A little injury, don't worry, they'll be fine. So where do the Bussard elements get installed, if they need to? I think it's running. We'll see. What does the crew do in this? 2 things. Number 1, they give bonuses to rooms. You can assign a hero to the room where they'll use their power of whatever to help with research or whatever's relevant. Healing people faster, maybe. Number 2, there are away missions. It's time for us to go away, I believe. To Sector 3. A sector in which I hope I don't fail every single mission. Let's see. What does Janeway say? Does she say engage also? Can't remember. What does Tuvok have to say about this thing?
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The crew's persistent capacity for adaptation under the sustained pressure of the Kazon Nistrum threat is exemplary. This unexpected resilience offers crucial protection against the ongoing threat of Kulla and Seska. A protection rendered necessary by my own deficiency. My oversight in identifying Seska's treachery was a significant operational failure. I tendered my resignation as Chief of Security to the captain. It was refused repeatedly. An illogical decision I attribute to her evident emotional bias. Supplemental. Sensors detected an unidentified transmission from an ionized hydrogen cloud. The captain intends to investigate, classifying the potential hazard as a welcome diversion. The human capacity for welcoming variables of unknown origin and potential threat remains to me an inexplicable phenomenon.
There we go. Yeah, we have Tuvok and Tom Paris voiced in this game. They couldn't get the other actors, it seems, but it was nice hearing the old voices, a nostalgic moment. Mr. World, hello. We're in Sector 3, just getting number 3 right now. Hope you're doing well today, though. Alright, so Tuvok says he really screwed this thing up on Seska. You might remember that some of us may have suspected the human was at odds with our mission. The human might be a spy. You all wanted me to be big racist and accuse the Cardassian of being the spy instead. Outrageous. Tom Paris, what you got?
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Seska, huh? Wasn't that a neat little surprise? Undercover agent running off with an intergalactic thug with bad hair and anger management issues? All we need now is a dashing hero to sweep in and save the day. A dashing hero that saves the day. No, seriously though. We've been playing cat and mouse with these Kazon for ages, and Kulla is nothing if not persistent. But we all know Seska's really the one pulling his strings. Give credit where it's due, she's good. Evil, but good. What's actually surprising is how well the crew's holding it together. No Starfleet versus Maquis brawl in the mess hall yet. Supplemental, our sensors just picked up an unidentified transmission from an ionized hydrogen cloud. The captain wants to investigate this welcome diversion, and that's my cue. Voyager isn't going to steer itself into its next big adventure.
Alright, there we go. So, heading into an ionized cloud. I'm guessing some of you immediately know what the storyline is. I myself do not remember. It's been a real long time, and so I look forward to seeing what Voyager gets up to here in Sector number 3. We have an ad break coming straight away here on the Twitch side, so I'm going to go ahead and pause my play just for a moment here. We'll go ahead and enjoy a brief ad break for those of you who watch ads. If you don't, I thank you for your participation, subscription, or otherwise. And I'll be back in 3 minutes after the ad break, and have a good time after that. Thank you for being here. BRB. Where's my AFK screen? There it is. Thanks, team. See you in a second. Alright, let's go and return to our voyages, I suppose. Sector 3, here we come. Thanks for still hanging out with me, if you are still hanging out with me. I expect you are if you're hearing these words. Whoa! Sector 3, heading into a quantum, that's not true, ionized hydrogen cloud. I don't know what that means. Ionized means charged. Past that, I have no idea. Here we go. Good luck. Chakotay says the crew grows increasingly homesick. It's more than just missing the Alpha Quadrant. There's a deep emotional weight It threatens to unravel our morale. I feel the strain in every corner of the ship. The journey tests not only our mission, but our very spirit as we press onward into the unknown. -5 morale all the time. So it does seem to be the case that the game becomes harder when making your people less and less happy. If I can find some biogel, that sure would be great. Help a whole bunch. Alright, let's go ahead and see what this sector looks like this time. So there are 2 missions, the main story mission and then something optional, I believe. And then lots of other stuff too. I guess we can scan each of these and decide which one's best to go to. Now, without the upgrade to the sensor scanner thing, oh yeah, stellar cartography I need. Stellar cartography allows me to look in more carefully, as opposed to just scanning and seeing lots of stuff. So, what is stellar cartography and how do I upgrade it? Is there any place that has a list of all the things? List of all the buildings, maybe? I expect that stellar cartography existed before I took over the ship. Is biogel produced? I haven't seen that yet. Eka? I haven't seen a room that produces biogel. If there is such a thing, please do tell me. Just say, Resorty, you want this. And I'll say, aha, I want this. It's the first thing I repaired in the game. That does not tell me right now, unfortunately. I'm glad that it does exist at least. Well, it's above the workshop. Thank you, hero. Where's Tom Paris? There he is. Stellar cartography. Hey! Alright, upgrading it requires a technology I do not have, and 75 materials I could get without too much trouble. But also a bio-laboratory. Bio-lab needs to be somewhere. I'm guessing I've not researched that yet. Incidentally, sector threat level. I think is the first time I've seen a sector threat level. So the enemy has less overall power than I do on average. Shorter time between enemy attacks. My combat power is based on combat rooms and available energy. I don't have enough points to do anything, but maybe I should try to do some combat upgrades next. I don't think I've opened tier 2, so more morale after combat sounds pretty grand. It only takes 40 science to do. This supposes I actually win fights, which is not guaranteed. Yeah, and this is just a straight upgrade. A straight upgrade to get additional firepower. Torpedoes go through shields more often. Yeah, I think going combat next might make sense, despite the lack of fun in that. But of course I also want to get the upgrade to bedrooms. Ah, so much to do, so much to do. Okay, so the bio lab I need. Do I have any open space anywhere? So I do. Is it a technology thing? Here it is. It is locked right now, probably for want of technology. I'm not sure on that one. How to make the captain say good job, everybody. Absolutely. Captain's got to do a better job of wishing us well. Well, whichever way, here we are. May as well start scanning things nearby and seeing what's what. Food! Anyone believe in biogel? So it might be the case that the traders have biogel. That seems plausible. Is this morale or people? I'm never quite sure on that one. Alright, lots of interesting stuff, nothing essential, but it'd be great to... I mean, the food's on the way. We don't really need it, though. We'll grab the tasty building materials first, I guess. We detected a Class D planet. It has no atmosphere, but there are resources just beneath the ice. It's very, very cold, though. We can shoot a thermal beam or launch a torpedo. I have 35 torpedoes left. Let's launch a torpedo. Please, stay left. Oh, it's almost a disaster, but we're good now. Let me see then if I can upgrade stellar cartography or if I need to have a technology for it. The locked insignia is not always clear to me. I am missing a technology clearly. I wonder if it said that before. But I was also wondering about the biogel thing. So hello floor. Okay, I do need to have a technology for that also. So I could just throw up more science labs. Does the sick bay need someone in it to function? Recovery time of 8. If I move yield doctor over, recovery of 5 instead? Sure, may as well. Also, we should probably prioritize opening this. So getting biogel so we can get the holodeck so people can be happy seems really nice. With that said, it's time for more science or more combat. I can't decide which one's which. I think we have 2 phaser control rooms already. It's time for numero 3. And I guess next I'll put a little shield room. I'm suddenly worried about fighting happening. Alright, we need a little bit more of the geranium for this. Fine. Alright. Faraway geranium. It's only 2 cycles to get there. Not bad. Alright. Torpedo away again. Can we get lucky twice? Hey, we can. Fantastic. So with that, we can now make our little shield room. Those of you who have played the game, have any of you successfully had the same kind of rooms on the same floor? Or do you instead have the problem that I do, that you throw things wherever they happen to go, and your ship becomes an absolute mess? So I like the lower decks to be places to sleep, but instead just an absolute mess of stuff. And there's no way to move rooms, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you dismantle and rebuild if need be, I suppose. Alright, alright. Neurobiologists are unique to Voyager. We can't find them for trading. Alright, makes sense, makes sense. Alright. Is this get people, or is this happy morale? Either way, I'll be quite pleased right now. We picked up a desperate distress signal from a remote Class M moon. Sensors indicate a makeshift shelter with a handful of life from inside, low on supplies. I can just give them food or invite them aboard. New friends? 10 new friends. Many refugees want to join us. Immediately, 8 people need homes. Also, the bridge is a pop-up which deals next 19 cycles, it seems. You'll be okay, team. I mean, they show up on the ship, they should be immediately happy to have a roof over their head and 3 squares a day, so should not get the immediate morale bonus. Where's some gratitude? Where's some appreciation for all the things we've done here? 5 of 5. Alright, Bridge, what you got? Captain, if you have a moment, our supply of bio-neural gel packs is finite. Building a dedicated biolaboratory on board will allow us to synthesize new bio-neural gel packs. They're required for repairing our life support systems. They're also a fundamental component of constructing and upgrading many blah blah blah. Harry Kim is backseating me just like Chad is. Alright, I'll get that real soon, I promise. I just need to get the technology for it. Which is where? I see what science actually. Bio such and so. Maybe not. Here it is, okay. So I have to have tier 2 unlocked. Gotta get to 70 research points. We have another research building coming in. No, we don't. Very good. If I put in another one, we need more things. Very well. No, Gyros. Help me, they're fine. Just tease about the backseating. I want to make fun of Harry Kim as one does. Let's scan the hydrogen cloud. We do not have high morale for the first time in a mission. We've reached the cloud. Orders. Let's see what this is all about. Tuvok begins. Captain, the source appears to be a Federation beacon? Federation? Authenticate the signal. This is part where Data reads out an authentication line very quickly. It's Picard's. This code was not scheduled for implementation until Stardate 48423, a month after we left Deep Space Nine. Kim says Starfleet has to be looking for us. Do we support optimism or curb your enthusiasm? Let's be optimistic. Don't worry, Dad went to the cigarette store, he'll be right back. A glimmer of hope never hurts, Ensign. Morale goes up. If I'd curbed the enthusiasm, I wonder what would have happened. I just don't want them to be disappointed. Let's see what the beacon's about. We can scan it, guaranteed. We can beam it aboard, we can track her, we can go fly in. Let's scan it from afar first. Long-range scanners, Ensign. Kim says the cloud's interfering with our sensor readings, Captain. I only had one choice, one opportunity. Wait, why? Why couldn't I, then tractor beam it? We're taking fire from inside the cloud. A Kazon Raiders closing at 158 Mark 9. Let's say hello. Hail them. No response, Captain. 2 battle stations. Evasive maneuvers. Return fire. Alright, big old us versus little old him. Who have we gotten recently who could maybe join the fight? Wait, the Doctor has no combat abilities? Consider me frankly outraged. So what I don't know exactly is should I have different tactics and different kind of ships? I suspect so. But I've enjoyed this setup. So Fire Chakotay moving more quickly, more damage. Tuvok fires twice, and then Neelix resets the cooldown. Here we go.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are to destroy the Kazon Raider, clearly. What do we take down first? What are you again? The warp cores, we can't get away. Let's go for the engines. Phaser's out of range. I try to save my torpedoes. I'm not sure if I should. Open the command menu at any point, set her up. Are my shields on? They are. Oh, my shield's actually down to the front. So do I pivot now? Yeah, so the first time we're being taught, here's how defensive actions work. My front is down, so I should be moving to defend my front end. We begin firing at highest possible damage.
Ability ready, Captain.
Their shields are down, their guns are down. Let's go ahead and change now so they can't get out of here.
Attack the port side, Captain.
Alright. Moving in. Once we're back in range, we'll do the hooray speech. Victory! I don't know what happened, but a big win. Oh, they fled. I wonder if I should be going for their ability to flee before I go for their weapons. Because they can get away. Like, I think if they were stuck fighting us, it might be a better idea to knock on their weapons and then gradually take them down. And again, I wonder if different ships behave differently. Nonetheless, the people are happy, the food is happy, everything's happy. There's a hull breach on Deck 4. The swirling gases of cloud offer little warning as a Kazon vessel emerges from the haze, ramming a shuttle directly into our hull. Don't we have phasers? Don't we have shields? Sparks fly, alarms blare, and the bridge crew is thrown into chaos. Through the ruptured hull, Kazon warriors swarm aboard. Their motives unclear. Is this a desperate attempt to cripple Voyager? Or do they have a more sinister objective? Captain, the Kazon were continuously matching our shield frequency. They know our access code. Oh no, maybe the Kazon and the Federation have grouped up while we're so far away. They were targeting our transporter modules. They took one when they boarded the ship, says Tuvok. They are hailing us. Ah, Janeway, I hope you enjoyed our little reunion. So I'm wondering, are the Raiders still on the ship? And if so why didn't I say, like, security to Deck 5? I'm not sure. Kala, the transporter module you stole was designed for Voyager. It's useless to you. Okay, so they got off the ship, apparently. I must have missed that line. But they came in, they stole a bit of transporter, and then they went away. Kala says, ha ha ha, is that so? Seska returns. Hello there. Remember me? I might look a little different. Seska! I'm in the process of restoring my Cardassian physiology. Yes, Chakotay, I was spying on your precious Maquis the whole time. Surprised? I'm nearly certain she did a James Bond villain reveal. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was very clear that she was, you know, evil and a Cardassian. I am not surprised. Perhaps she has a bad memory. You should have guessed sooner. You were always so predictable. It's finally a relief to shed that pathetic Bajoran disguise. Anyway, Janeway, I see your crew and ship are still in one piece, despite your incompetence. Impressive. Stay calm and greet her, or return the compliment. Let's just stay calm. That's what's befitting a Starfleet officer. It's good to see you too, Seska. Seska said, I'd love to stay and chat, but duty calls. Goodbye. B'Elanna announces Deck 4's hull integrity is critical. The Kazon shuttle has to go now. We can physically dislodge it, risking decompression. Or we can tow it out with our own shuttle. 40 plus 35 is a higher chance than 65. Please don't fail again. Pull it like a thorn. Use one of our own shuttles as a tweezer. B'Elanna says the shuttle was successfully extracted, Captain. I wonder what happens if you fail there, if everyone dies because of the decompression. Janeway says, now we can focus on Kala. Do we have a lead? I would have liked it if we could investigate the shuttle more and see what we could find. Kim says, this sector is teeming with phenomena that interfere with sensors. We're blind. Neelix showed up just in time, announcing, forgive me, Captain. Is going after Kala the wisest course of action? All they've stolen is a small computer component. Wait, who is this guy? What's his rank? Was Neelix actually given a rank? Why is he on the bridge? Mr. Tuvok? Tuvok says the capabilities of this small computer component extend beyond simple transport. Its potential as a weapon poses a significant threat to the sector. Chakotay continues, I know Seska. The module is just bait. She wants us. Chakotay's raw energy. She wants me. Janeway says, and we're blind. Alright, so here is a critical choice determining the future of the game. Do we go after the module or just let them have it instead? I'm going to go after the module, of course. Let's not be dumb. Your choice has consequences. They want to ambush us. I will ambush them. We have to prepare ourselves for a dual threat. The Kazon and the sector. We're in the dark, so be ready for anything at any time. Neelix has no rank. They call him Ambassador. Why is he welcome on the bridge then? Are we running some kind of hippie commune? Long-range sensors being jammed by the phenomena. We'll have to rely on short range. Scan for warp signatures, communication snippets, anything. All crew to your stations. Yellow alert. Ooh! Our first time being that way. Accept an incoming comms request, search for clues to Kala's whereabouts, etc., etc. Tuvok says, Captain, defensive and offensive capabilities have reached optimal parameters. Voyager's now better prepared. I don't think I did anything. Maybe building the extra shield bay did it. Janeway says, understood, Lieutenant. Perhaps it's time we move on then. What? I'm sorry, what? I'm so confused. Alright, so we're probably done with this little sector. I want to hit the trading station real quick, and Yeah, I think that will be all. Phaser control room online. Glorious. Hello. 2 cycles to the new shields. Glorious also. And we're at 51 science points. How many again for biolab time? 70 plus 70. My goodness. My goodness. We are currently burning battery power. That means this is not sustainable at my higher level, so I cannot keep building the things I'm building. What do I turn off? I could turn off the weapons rooms, but I don't have time to necessarily turn them back on if the bad times come. I'm going to turn off an engineering room for right now. That helps us with the power consumption. And the trade thing I've been very, very bad at using. Like, this seems amazing, though. Getting 500 fuel for the basic duranium. But I need to turn you off, I'm afraid. We're in good shape now, and I can turn my engineering room back on again. Glorious. Turn up the warp core. I think to do so, one has to have a higher level of research than I have. Yeah, can't do that, and also consume more duranium, so... I wonder if I should be doing more research. I wonder if early game I should have made so many more research rooms. Could have been good. Could have been good, but what's done is done. Bring me this. Try these precise controllers to get more duranium. Good. And then time to trade. Hello. 500 deuterium for 50 duranium, no. 1,000 food for 100 duranium, no. 50 duranium for 40 tritanium, absolutely. Alright, one really nice upgrade there. I can upgrade workshops. But does that require... No, it doesn't require biogel. And level 2 workshops make torpedoes. Hey, Medchecks2! Medchecks2, thank you for the Prime sub, I appreciate it. As you come in with that name, I had a brief moment of, oh no, did I take my meds this morning? I did. Thank you for the successful med check. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Prime sub also. It does help to pay the bills. It does require a biogel. Everything requires a biogel. Why do you do this to me, video game? We have 3 free power right now. The shield generator is going to consume at least some of that, I believe. We'll see in a moment on that one. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I guess we just hop out of here now. So we don't know where we're supposed to go to find the enemies. Probably into one or both of these nebula pods. Here's an interesting side mission, though. Let's check out the side mission for now. Shield generator, we are over-consuming power. We are... Once it's on, we are. There we go. So workshop goes back off again. Not workshop, sorry. Engineering office. We're exactly consuming the right amount now. Is there anything I should be doing right now? I could make another battery. We have an open battery slot right here. I don't think batteries consume power. It does consume 1 power to exist. Nah. I mean, bedrooms are the thing, obviously, but they're not researched yet. Cat. Captain, I'm picking up a faint data stream with partial Kazon encoding, transmitting coordinates to the helm. A potential transmission, says Tuvok. Further inspection may reveal Kulla's position. Helm! Proceed with caution. It could be part of Seska's trap. Okay, so here are the bad dudes. Here are 2 interesting blue locations. What else is here? Okay, whole bunch of fuel, which I do appreciate. I look forward to having a button that lets me scan everything all at once instead of clicking through. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fuel, 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 fuel. We're at 70 science points. We can now go ahead and research tier 2 science to get the biolaboratory. Yeah, Mr. Will, I'm heading to bioengineering. It's just slow going, unfortunately. Real soon we'll get that one. I think it's the right one, right? Biolab? Yeah, biolab right here. So we have 2 more researches to get there soon enough. Okay, cool. So, trying to think the order of things. An asteroid of unknown has a beacon there. Well, the mission's called Beacon. Let's go hit the blue one here first. So, up this way. Grab some fuel. Thank you. Massive J-class. We send the shuttle. We send the shuttle every time. Always lucky, never punished. We'll take it. We can hold another 706. So grab both of these on the way over, I suppose. And this is how I spend too long in a sector. Every time. A space station. We get some at least. Hey, we get all of it at least. Nice. So full on power. Grab the food, then to the blue. Here we find a desert bloom, a class H planet with extreme aridity and heat. There are populations of high protein flora and fauna. Well, we go find some plants. You have to have a biolab or a large hydroponics bay to get the big food. We look at the plants. Mr. Neelix, if you make me sick, I'll be so displeased. We're good. Alright, what does Avery 3 have for us? Possibly rich with magnesite. Captain Richard Destination orders. It's time for a away team mission, I believe. I don't know what magnesite is for, but here we go. Lieutenant Taurus's voice is coming over the comm, sounding excited. She discovered magnesite deposits on the planet and wants to take a closer look, as the magnesite could improve the stability of Voyager's warp core. How do we proceed? Alright, let B'Elanna investigate the planet. She's now unavailable. An excellent idea, Lieutenant Taurus. Get ready, will beam me down. 5 crew, but people are happy. Oh, it's not an away team mission. It's instead she just goes away for a while. With B'Elanna Taurus unavailable, her duties as chief engineer will be covered by Lieutenant Lanai. Lonnie? This remarkably optimistic engineer has an endless fascination with Voyager's inner workings. Even under pressure, her infectious enthusiasm and bright smile remain, as she's always eager to learn something new about the ship. She was part of the original Starfleet crew aboard Voyager when it launched. Her presence ensures a seamless transition. She says every spark is just a new lesson waiting to happen. Alright, so Taurus is stuck here for now. In 5 cycles, we'll be able to pick her back up. I could just go here and do another mission simultaneously. Or I can just wait the cycles. I guess I'll... Do I leave Taurus behind? I don't know. I guess I'll wait here. So 1 cycle, 2 cycles, green cycles, blue cycles, science tier 2, fantastic. The biolab, I need to get another 40 science points. Or may I build another science room now? Endless science rooms. So that's going to consume more power, but that's okay. I'll turn off something, I'm sure. Back to waiting. One more day, I think. Oh, it's been ready for a while, and I've just been wasting time. Good. Captain, we've reached destination. Orders? We kind of expected this. The away team isn't responding, Captain. No comm signal either. They're probably still underground. Tuvok says the magnesite in the planet's crust could be blocking the sensors. What about this, says Kim. The away team's last known location was near a cave system clearly marked on Voyager's initial scans. Could this be where B'Elanna and her team disappeared? Alright, sounds to me like it's time for an away mission. B'Elanna's gonna say, "No, Mom, Dad, give me independence. We just wanted to check on you, sweetie. Here we go." This is the cave system they explored as it appeared in our initial geological scan. Voyager's sensors reveal a puzzling anomaly. The cave system near the away team's last known location has disappeared. Tunnels shifted, openings disappeared. There's no logical explanation for the geological instability. Our initial scans didn't indicate any tectonic activity. Chakotay says maybe they're trapped, Captain. I'd like to send out a team to investigate. Janeway says, and what will prevent them from being lost, Commander? Kim says, breadcrumbs. It's time for some Hansel and Gretel action. Ensign, we could deploy customized transponders along the team's path. Then maintain a transporter relay in case of an emergency beam out. Develop the transponders or abandon her team. Why can't we just wait for a while? Alright, transponders. Let's go learn how to make those in our workshop. Man, Janeway is serious business. Either do what I say, or death to us all. So 6 more turns. I now wish I'd kind of scooter away and come back. I'll go ahead and do that now. Captain! Some crewmen got into a heated discussion on a situation, which ultimately resulted in a fight breaking out. Tensions are high! The last thing we need out here is to beat each other's throats. 14 crew got into a fist fight. Luckily we have a new science lab. Alright. So, our sickbay is now overwhelmed due to a profound fist fight. I guess right now, I don't need the extra cargo space on you. That's 2 power back. Where are my other cargo bays? They look like this. Little green buddies. You are fuel. I actually don't need you. I hope this is the stock across all the cargo bays, not just this one. If I turn it off, we lose all of our fuel. No, we're fine. Only -3 right now. Because our danger's high, I don't exactly want to trump anything else. You're more fuel, gotta keep it that way. I can turn off our engineering office. I think that's what we're gonna do at this point. And that is... I think they're touching, actually, yeah? Maybe not. Hey, how's it going? This is fist fights, not lasers. I think we're not allowed to carry, to openly carry phasers on the ship, except for Mr. Tuvok and the security team. Oh, we have open space here for something. That's good to know. Engineering room? Where'd you go? We really have to reorganize the whole ship at some point. I'll be saying that for the entire playthrough, just so you know. Okay, so engineering room has a picture of the, I almost said Enterprise, of the Voyager on the back wall. Can I find anything like that? Bum 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 bum. Yum bum bum yum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Does one get one work team for free? I guess you would need to build things in the first place. Well, that's fine. We'll be burning 3 extra power for a little bit here. I'm sure there'll be no problem with that one. Okay. We can find some additional metals here by sending down the crew into a hostile atmosphere. They did a good job. Well done. We should have our subspace relays made by the time we get back here. Battery's running down. Captain, we reach our destination. Orders? We're being hailed by someone on the surface. This is the wrong place to go. I went to the wrong planet. Well, no tourists needed. Signature unfamiliar of these people. No match in the old database. It's Hakonian. Neelix, what are the Hakonians? Hakonian? My people were at war with them for the better part of a decade. They won. Any idea what they'd want from you? Wait, what do you mean they're calling Neelix? They're calling my ship. Janeway? No. Alright, so apparently the phone call is for you, Neelix. On screen. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. You requested to meet us. Dr. Jetrel says, as I stated, Captain, I'd like to speak to a Talaxian called Neelix. I missed this entirely. Neelix says, I'm Netflix. What do you want? Jetrel says, I'd prefer to speak with you in private. Your life may depend on it. No? Just say what you have to say. Who are you anyway? Forgive me, I'm Dr. Mabor Jetrel. Your captain, he's a mass murderer. He developed the Metreon Cascade, a weapon of genocide. He killed my family. If I'd been on Rhinax when the Cascade hit, I would have died with them. Jetrel says I don't deny it. I won't even try to apologize. I'm here to clean up the consequences of my sins. Do we believe him? I believe through Seska, the game has taught us that anyone with a weird face should not be trusted. Your bulbous nose makes me doubt you. You were part of the team sent to Rhinax to evacuate survivors, am I correct? Several rescuers later developed metremia. It's a disease caused by Metreon radiation, and it can lie dormant for years. Once it activates, the body's atomic structure undergoes fission. Does that mean the atoms break down? Explode? Ouch. Let me examine you and maybe... Neelix says with a tremendous amount of irony, I'm touched by your tender concern for my health, but I'd rather swim with Kralinian eels than be examined by you. Jetrel says it's a simple examination. Your life may depend on it. Alright. We can have Janeway, who's level 2, try to convince Neelix. 20 plus 35, 55. Or ask level 4 Kess to do it. 30 plus 45. It's time for a 75% chance. Good luck. Neelix, if there's something wrong with you, our time together is precious. It would break my heart to lose even a moment of it. Success! But alright then, do your little examination, Doctor, but only on my terms. We do it on the Voyager, where we can keep an eye on you. Jetrel says you won't regret it. Mass murderer aboard. Neelix says I'm not so sure about that. Neelix is now unavailable. We'll prepare everything for the procedure, Dr. Jetrel. With Neelix currently unavailable, his duties will be covered by Jybeen? Kybeen? Not sure. This well-traveled Talaxian's a bit reserved, but he's seen his share of the Delta Quadrant, even surviving as a Kazon captive. He's a true survivor with a quiet, deep knowledge of the region. Kybeen sought refuge on Voyager when chaos erupted in Jabin's slave camp, allowing him to escape. His presence ensures a seamless tradition. He reports, you learn a lot when you meet the wrong kind of people. Alright, so apparently the cook job can only be held by Talaxians. So we need to wait for the results of the examination. We've got to go back and pick up B'Elanna. We're waiting for 70 research, now pulling in 3 at a time. We're burning through excess power. Everything is good here. Nothing is falling apart, don't you worry. Alright, away team goes down with the new transponders. They'll help us to track them. They want me to send Chakotay along, so I'll go ahead and do just that. Hello, Chakotay. We need somebody who does engineering also. Well, Tom Paris, it looks like you or Little Harry Kim. They're both level 3. Tom Paris overlaps on leadership challenges. and Kim offers no overlap. So Harry and Kim are going to stay there for right now. And then we want someone who overlaps more things. Mr. Tuvok, come along. All right. It's time for a masculinist cast. We're going to fail the Bechdel test for sure. Go on, boys. Have a good time. Captain, we're inside the cave. No sign of B'Elanna and the others. Luckily, the special character pop-up happened immediately. So we can use them a key experience to track down these people. We listen to the spirit of the forest and call out to the deer to help us. Chakotay big succeeds. Rolls a natural 0. I don't know. Chakotay's tracking skills pay off. He quickly realizes a fight took place. The team follows the tracks. Captain, I wonder how many of these messages begin with, Captain, we found a door behind a force field. What do? What do? Alright, so Tom Paris is able to potentially energy supply open it, or we can overload the force field with the phasers. If I use both characters, we definitely succeed. But the next event requires phasers or diplomacy. So I want to save Chakotay for diplomacy, I believe. Good luck, Mr. Tuvok. It was heading that way. The team sets their phasers to maximum power and concentrates the beam to the force field. Overloading it, they enter detected. Sorry, undetected. The other direction. Even though we blew up the force field, they didn't hear. Captain! We've entered an alien facility. There are disfigured guards all over the place. Orders? Alright, we can make up an explanation and, 60-6-30 it. Maybe 60-40. We can go for a stun. Tuvok's in bad shape. We can do them together. But again, next one is also diplomacy or phasers. Well, Tuvok's ahead for super fatigue. Let's try for it. Try to stun them. We succeed in doing so. Coordinated, the away team stuns the guards with ease. Captain! It's a prison. There are Starfleet uniforms among the prisoners. Oh no. These are really hard risks. Or really hard rolls. Are we gonna die? Wait, intimidate a guard. Aren't they already stunned out? Alright, we start firing wildly. Please don't die, little friends. Please don't die. Blasting, the away team opens the prison cells where they discover 2 B'Elannas, 1 human and 1 Klingon. With no time to waste, they beam back to Voyager. I don't think we used Tom Paris even once. I think he gets experience points just for showing up. Hopefully that's true. He does. He does. Maybe someday he'll be a good whatever else we need. But it all worked out. Thanks, team. We got 1 critical success. Fantastic. Whew. Whew. Doctor, is B'Elanna's all right? Well, one of them is, says the doctor. 2 B'Elannas lie in sickbay. 1 human, the other Klingon. Is she a what's it called? A half Klingon? Did she have parents of different species, races, whatever we call them these days? She's a hybrid, thank you. A hybrid, I like that. Like a donkey, a mule, and so on. Halfling's what came to mind first. I was thinking halfling is like a little person though, yeah? It's not a halfling. But yeah, half orc, half breed. Something like that. Half Kling. Beautiful. Alright. How have they been split? How? Says Catherine Janeway. B'Elanna the human says, Captain, the aliens that captured us are Vidians. They suffer from a flesh-eating disease called the phage. So they experimented on us. They separated us. So I think that we failed a mission earlier called the phage. I wonder if we've been railroaded back into it. Klingon Blonde says, they dare to lay their no voices. They dare to lay their filthy hands on us. They'll pay for their blood. I wonder if they'll eventually get split again into male and female. And then split again into, I don't know, the air and the dust. This is Genesis, right? And then the air and the dust will also be split into the void and the formless. Voodoo 5, thanks for that sub, I appreciate it. I made you spill your beer with my mule donkey comment. Thanks a lot, you jerk, love your streams. Voodoo, thank you for the kindness. I'm glad that I amused someone other than myself. Thank you much indeed, though, Voodoo, for the kind subscription. Catherine Janeway is so confused. What happened down there? Lana says, Captain, it's all so ugh. So I haven't seen this episode. Is the human like a little bit overly emotional and the Klingon purely wrathful? Seems that way. Janeway says, B'Elanna, what's happening, Doctor? Her human DNA is severely damaged. Extracting DNA from her Klingon half could stabilize her cellular structure. Why not the other direction? Why is the Doctor choosing to save the human? Reintegration might also be possible, restoring Lieutenant Torres' genetic composition back to her old self, so to speak. However, one mistake could kill her Klingon half, and Lieutenant Torres' body could reject the reintegration. Which is which? May we have a conversation about who the real B'Elanna is, and are we going to kill one to save the other? How do they feel about that? Maybe the Klingon one will be so full of pride and will count this as dying on the battlefield. Someone get the Bloth, please. That was called the Bloth, the big old weapon, I guess, that war fuses. B'Elanna says, I don't want to risk another life. I couldn't live with that. Klingon says, you would die for me, courageous, but I won't accept that where Klingon extract my DNA. Botleth, thank you, Botleth. So if we had regenerative fusion technology, we extract and reintegrate guaranteed. Instead, we have a 75% chance, well, team, B'Elanna's gonna die. I admire your courage, but I'm not giving up on you. Extract the DNA, Doctor. Captain, I've isolated the DNA! I'm about to slam my keyboard onto my desk. I never get angry when I play video games, but the 75% failure to this game feels so unbelievably bad. The way in which the game railroads you into the story and then says, here's the bad outcome. Unfortunately, the patient did not survive the extraction. So we now have only human... Wait, maybe it's fine. Is it fine? Wait, so the Klingons died. We still have the human and the DNA, though. You killed her! I will not be complicit in her murder! Abort the procedure! 45% ignore her objections. Or respect her decision, weak Klingon. No, jam them together. I won't allow our sacrifice in vain. Continue the reintegration. That's an order. We have just violated medical consent. We're monsters, but I'm very unhappy. Remarkable! Lieutenant Torres is alive and well, back to her old self, at least genetically. B'Elanna the Klingon has died. Don't think I'll thank you. I didn't want to risk her life and you did it anyway. What are you talking about? It's possible I missed some important element of this thing, but B'Elanna's a B'Elanna again. Both of her parts are reintegrated. What's your issue, fam? Or could we have B'Elanna, B'Elanna human, and B'Elanna Klingon as 3 different characters? I don't know. Whichever way, the captain did the hard thing and preserved her crew member. Maybe? Maybe. B'Elanna, I did what I had to. Your life was in danger. And what about her life? Was she expendable? Yes. We had to try. And you failed. I won't forget this. Never. All right, settle down. Holy moly. I don't remember B'Elanna in Yield the Voyager being such a complete and total... what's the word for it? I mean, there's a word that comes to mind that's like sexist and terrible. I don't want to say that one. Selfish? Is she being selfish here? Like, I think her selflessness gives over to a kind of selfishness. Because she's thinking only from like the perspective of her own views and own wants, as opposed to what the crew needed. I don't know. I don't like her very much, though. So, okay, B'Elanna didn't like this. I understand, B'Elanna. Neither will I. Helm, return the course to the Alpha Quadrant. Alright, Captain Janeway gains some experience points. This is the first episode mission I've succeeded in. The very first one. Also, what about Evil Riker? Doesn't Evil Riker deserve happiness? What about Lore? We should keep Lore around. Alright. She was much more difficult in the first season or two. Okay, very good. I don't remember enough. But yeah, we got one. Very good, very good, very good. You just got 7 of 9. Cool waiver. Very cool indeed. As before, please do thank Jerry Ryan for Obama. All the way. We're overly full in deuterium. That's okay, though. I should do what? I need to build a room at least. We don't have upgraded rooms available yet. We're getting the science points we need soon. Okay. So, Jetrel is on board our ship, which I think means I can drag him wherever I want to. So come along, big boy. Captain, a massive debris field. I need to have the smallest one, because all of my cargo bays are offline right now. Smallest one succeeds, very good. Lots of building possibilities. I wanted a biolab in that spot. You're probably right. Comms request online. My fears have unfortunately come true. Mr. Neelix is suffering from metremia. Neelix says, so I'm dying? Jetrel says, with my knowledge and Voyager's technology, we may have a chance to cure you. Meaning, your transporters. They can be the key to curing metremia. Even all these years of the bombardment, Rhinax is still surrounded by Metreon cloud. Jetrel says, with relatively minor modifications, your transporters could possibly retrieve a sample of the cloud. This part was majorly about her future and past lives. How is she not supposed to be mad? Future lives, I don't know what that means. Past lives, get over it, I'm the captain. Boom! Best argument ever. I don't know. Is this a Jungian moment? Where we're supposed to think about the reintegration of the different avatars of B'Elanna? Something like that. Alright, are we gonna try to save Neelix by transporters? To what end? If I could isolate the free isotope that causes the illness, I could synthesize an antibody, in theory at least. This is science nonsense, I do believe. Janeway asks, is the isotope stable enough for transportation? Jetrel believes so. It would require a few adjustments to your transporter room. Alright. Is he going to make adjustments that cause it to blow up? I don't know. Neelix, how do you feel? I'm ready to violate your consent. Let's see. How are you coping with all this, Mr. Neelix? Neelix responds, I won't lie. I'm not ready to go. Not yet. If even it means letting that monster anywhere near my homeworld again. So he's not ready to go to death. He's ready to go home, though, if need be. We'll do everything in our power to help you, I promise. Engineering? Make changes. At your service, Doctor. Understood, Captain. Helm, set a course for Rhinax. Rhinax. Research the transporter containment field. No. The 70 points I have right now, I need for bio laboratory, I believe. Transporter room level 2. What am I supposed to look up again? What's it called? Cargo bay level 2. If I click on this, does it take me there? It does not. Maybe it's in a different element. It's not in the research tree, but instead in the click and there we go. 8 turns to learn about containment field research. We're going to Google Scholar and reading. Okay, so 70 points here. I'd like to spend on science, biolab finally. Oh, that pauses the other research. So I thought I was assigning only one science lab to researching. But no, you are to researching that. It's an all or nothing moment. Fine. So no biolabs for a while. And yeah, I did want to put the biolab here. Oh man. Are there other spaces I have still? What's offline here? The cargo bay. Maybe I should destroy a cargo bay. Also, we are losing power still. Huh. This is fine. This is fine. More fuel we don't need right now. So, where is Neelix's home planet? This is an asteroid. I guess I have to build the containment field before I go there. We'll see. How many bits to self-start the Voyager? Today might be our last day with Voyager. I'm not sure if I want to play it again tomorrow. So yeah, let's say $50 and I'll never play the game again after today. Also, sick bay, got a lot of sick people. Can't upgrade it yet. Need more technology. Yeah, so I should have been researching research early, perhaps even before giving people rooms. Fine. Well, hello to you. Time for a fight, maybe. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Report to the data stream source, Captain. It's a bacon. Kim says it's partially Kazon. The data stream is active, but heavily distorted. If we dismantle it, we might get the transcript. Lana says by beaming on board, for all we know, it could be a bomb. Risk it and bring it on board, or don't risk it and move on. Of course we bring it on board. We'll risk it. Beam it aboard. Lana says no explosions yet, Captain. We can analyze it and dismantle. We can scan signatures, then dismantle. Let's scan it first. I want to thoroughly scan signatures. Afterwards, you're clear to dismantle it carefully. Kim says several unidentified energy signatures. The beacon itself is a patchwork job. Nothing special, but we got that transcript. Janeway says, let's hear it. Is your warp core feeling stressed? Are those pesky subspace fluctuations getting you down? Then you need the Warp Core De-Stress Fire 3000. Seriously? This revolutionary device uses patented tachyon therapy to soothe your warp core's delicate circuits. Say goodbye to warp core meltdowns and hello to smooth, relaxing warp travel. Oh, come on, what is this? A Ferengi infomercial? Harris says, I wonder if they offer a warp core spa package. Ensign, any other signals or information from this beacon? Kim says, negative, Captain, just this advertisement. No clue to Culloa, but I suppose we can't say the Delta Quadrant lacks for entertainment. I was hoping I could actually upgrade my warp core to produce a little more power, but no such luck there. Delightful. I guess we're done in this sector for now. I have enough power for 30 more days. Oh, it says right here anyway. Keep writing that. I don't know what I'm going to do in the next 30 days to fix this. For now, though, let's jump to here? Left click to go in, a right click to go in. There we go. Okay, I've not been there. I started at this one, correct? Yes. I guess we're going to go into here. There's a lot of stuff going on, and probably the enemy I'm looking for is waiting there. Seems plausible, at least. Whee! I'm glad we didn't fly directly into a planet there. Alright, this is going to consume a little more power, but finally everyone has a room. What else can I turn off right now? What a terrible question that is. Like, it's possible I shouldn't have the new phaser rooms. It's possible my excessive phaser room construction is causing problems. Wherever that is. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Well, we still have enough power for a while here. Everyone has a room finally. Our morale is still dropping terribly. You know what I should have done? I can increase... No, I can't. I can stop the slide of morale, but I actually cannot increase it currently. Huh. Huh. Am I bad at the video game? I believe it might be bad at the video game team. Once everyone is in good shape again, and I put them on good food, they'll be fine. Okay. So 34 more deuterium is being consumed right now. I think we'll find more than enough. Hey, it's time for combat! Voyager, I think we gained 3 more points for our new shields and our new phasers. Not a lot better. Versus a carrier and a swarm alpha. So I'm guessing I should choose different kinds of ships. Or different kind of heroes based on what ships they have. I don't know how to do that, so we're just going to do combat now. There's a big boy and a little guy. Well, I don't know. The carrier has a ton of weapons. The little buddy... Do I take out engines? I don't know. I don't know what I should do. It's all very confusing to me. Or we can work on repairing various parts of the ship before we even get in there. Nah, we're fine. Let's go and blow up the little one, I suppose. So, target its warp core.
Side, Captain.
Sounds good. Maybe start using torpedoes more, I don't know.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, rotate faster. Still out of range. In range. Fire, fire, fire.
Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain.
Good.
Enemy shield.
Use the energy of the warp core efficiently. Allocate energy. Oh.
Shields destroyed, Captain.
My energy's not all... Of course it is. So over here it's like, use my power more efficiently. It's like drop the engines and put more power into weapons? Possibly. Alright, so my left side is down right now. And the enemy shields have been destroyed. I don't see that, but if you say so, video game. That means it's time for... to protect the left side.
The port
Sorry,
side,
the port. Fire, fire, fire on torpedo.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Reset my abilities. Taking
Ability
hull
ready,
damage.
Captain.
Rotate
Enemy
faster.
shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Fire again. Okay, the alpha is out. It's now carrier time.
Enemy shields destroyed,
Fire
Captain.
that. Its shields are in bad shape. Our shields are all up again. We've taken a little bit of engine damage, so we're gonna move slower. But against a big enemy like this, we're probably fine. I think we're not taking that much damage, so we should probably go ahead and target its engine, maybe, so it can't get out of here. I want surrender. Shields are all good.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, I'm gonna save rousing speech in 7 seconds. No. They are destroyed. A lot of folks are injured, also a lot of damaged rooms. Well, that's not happened before. So I believe I need another sick bay, because we have now 14 or 15 people injured. At least no one died. Wait, how is the doctor injured? The doctor doesn't exist. I'm sorry, that's very rude of me. The doctor's physical form is a hologram. Holograph? Holobay. A hollow something. What do you mean he's injured? Alright, we got some good stuff. We're now in the Nebula. Ooh. Physician, heal thyself indeed. Oh, Hippocrates, you hypocrite. Alright, we got some stuff researched. We can now make some fun transporter stuff. Cool. Transporter relay blueprint. Have I already had that? Maybe not. Anyway, I'm picking up debris consistent with the Kazon shuttle. Energy analysis suggests the collision event occurred recently. Further investigation, continues Tuvok, may uncover the shuttle's mission and potential survivors, maybe even Kulla's position. Helm, proceed with caution. Be part of Seska's trap. Entering Nebula, these vast cosmic clouds interfere with sensor readings. Proceed with caution, Captain. All points of interest in the nebula are currently obscured. Scanning is not possible. Upgrade stellar cartography to scan in nebulae. I think I looked at it previously and did not have the biogel thing to upgrade it, correct? No, just hadn't researched it early enough. Yeah, I think because of the way the game goes, is this true? Yeah, because of the way the game goes, it feels to me that one really should be researching more early and also researching particular technologies that are going to be needed for events. And so I understand then that one's second playthrough will be more efficient than one's first playthrough, but feels weird, man, to be kind of having to focus on a particular path, I guess. Something like that. Sick bay's offline. We're actually saving power again. Good. Okay. We have enough technology now, or research points now, to research the biolaboratory. We've actually had that for a while, I guess. So keeping an eye on one's research point availability is important. I think this feels backwards, right? In most games, one selects the technology they want to work towards and then builds the science points to finish it having selected it. Instead, in this game, science points are treated like any other resource. You must have the science points before you unlock. So you save up science points over time, and then you research the item itself. I was researching other stuff. Okay, that's why I didn't spend them. But still, like, something is weird in the state of research in this game. You have to wait twice, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm clever enough to explain this one. Nonetheless, 13 days will be right where we're supposed to be. Cool. Okay, we can now craft the modified transporter relay. 9 turns. Very good. So we can't scan points of interest. We can just fly into them. Bum, 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 bum. Sick bay repaired. Fantastic. We're burning 1 extra battery, or 1 extra power right now. We gotta find deuterium kind of quickly, insistently. I can turn down for what? Oh, we're full on food again. We're full on food. We're going to lose more morale, but that's okay. Quarters do take power, but having people not have rooms makes for sad. And if we hit low morale, we got some big problems ahead. Hello? Quarters repaired. The game said we were running on emergency battery for a moment. That's not different than usual. That's not unusual. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, we're here, and we find a small debris field scattered. It's food. It's neutronium, tritanium, weird rockium. Unfortunately, I'm basically full on both. I'm going to leave for now and know that's there in the future. This thing looks like it's going to be a broken ship, I think. Pursuit of happiness. Captain! I sense a heaviness upon the crew's spirit. Being stranded in the Delta Quadrant has taken its toll. A small gesture, like improving quarters, better meals, or time on the holodeck, what's that, might boost morale. Some of the crew could leave. Within the next 40 cycles, I need to get plus 5 morale for 15 cycles. So the biggest negative right now is people who are injured. If I don't have them injured and good replicator rations, they'll then be plus happiness. I'm sure that'll work out. We got some time. It's not gonna work out. Deuterium is running low. Working on it. I swear I'm working on it. We've altered course to investigate a distress signal, but something feels off. An unidentified vessel closing in fast. It's an ambush. Terrible outcome, guaranteed fight it looks like. We're fighting a Vidian for the first time. I don't know what you are. I know that my phasers work well though. Let's target. They have really, really strong guns. Wait, that means they have a lot of, like, durability on the guns? I don't know if that means that I should target them. So going for shields lets me knock out, lets me use torpedoes. I think that's important.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Come on, phasers, you can do it. Get a little closer.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, we rotate faster now. In 6 seconds, we unload phasers.
Ability ready, Captain.
We always drive like right on top of them before phaser time. We are not doing big damage to their shield so far. And we are being melted, it looks like. Is shield versus phaser a mistake, possibly?
Ability ready, Captain.
It might be.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Their shields are down. Our shield's still up a little bit. Let's go ahead and move in a defensive way now to protect our weak side.
Shields down, Captain.
Shield is down. Their shields are down also. I think we're fine. Oh, I need to retarget. Sorry. Retarget their
Moving to
engine.
attack the aft, Captain.
A victory. Did they run? They fled. We got some power. We got some food. People are happy. Speed the ship and salvage resources. Fantastic. So, onto the Class Y planet. Captain! We found an abandoned ship in space. We're totally full on tritanium, so no big deal right now. We're supposed to fly to the planet of Rinax. Back here. We don't have a hurry on doing that, so we continue being in this area. Let's fly here. Hoping to find some some deuterium on the way. We have a biolab. We can finally make biolabs. That's great. We're almost up to enough research to research something else. What, though, is something else in this case? proper crew quarters. That can be... Actually, I have the points for it already. Let's learn about proper crew quarters. That'd be nice. Cat. 9 people are still unwell in the sick bay. Quite a few days to get there. Upgrading maybe someday. Okay, so in-ray biolab, I'm going to get rid of a cargo bay. Hey, Rage Quitterson, what a great name. Thank you for the follow and the new Prime sub. Thanks for checking your Prime sub and use it in this channel right here among all the channels. Super kind of you. However, we actually have an opening over here. One second. May I put my biolab in this tiny part here? I have no crew to do so. Right, stop this. Thank you. Is biolab going to be 3 wide? I need 11 more of the little rock stuff. If I destroy this, I get 15 back. Alright, back to work, team. Back to work. All very good. Cargo bay dismantled. Excellent. We get the material. How big is the biolab? Please stop misclicking. It's 3 wide. Alright. We're so close to a biolab, which will allow us to... I don't even remember why I want it, other than the game says to do it. I mean, the biogels let me potentially unlock the holodeck. That'd be huge. And I think it's to upgrade the workshop so I can get more photon torpedoes. Is that sensible? That's possibly sensible. Alright. We get a bunch of fuel by sending ourselves in with our big old collectors. We get an average amount. That is fine. Hull's getting in worse shape. We don't have enough duranium saved up to repair the hull right now. Also, my crew is busy. My crew are busy? Depends on who you are, I suppose. Yeah, I know I can produce gel. I want to produce gel. The question is, why do I want to produce gel? Alright, more power, more good. So we only have 1,000 availability right now because I turned off certain cargo bays. So we'll go with a smaller amount, get some, that's fine. We're all full. That should make Balana happy. Awesome. Awesome. Grab this one and then go to Shipwreck, which might be our fight. We'll see. Hello there. 46 rocks. Fine. Oh no. Got no rocks at all. At least no one died. Alright. Storyline mission. Here we go. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. What's going on here? Looks like the shuttle went nose first into the asteroid, Captain. Neelix, what do you know? Captain, that shuttle belongs to the Kazon Relora, Nistrom's sworn enemies. Okay, so we know that the Kazon Nistrom are the hateful, awful people who are chasing us. The Relora might work with us. First Meiji Jal Haran runs them. They have lots of ships, lots of warriors, not overly friendly. Let's scan it now. 75% chance of... No lights on Captain, no bodies. Success. Nobody knows. Apart from the impact damage, no other defects on the shuttle. No obvious reason why it crashed in the first place. They must be wearing some like anti-scanning blankets. We're going to analyze the shuttle logs next. Recover and analyze the shuttle's logs. 2 successes in a row. Analyzing. They were headed to a meeting with Kulla. Missing details. But get this. The ship was empty and in standby for hours. Then boom! Impact. So they left their shuttle behind. Or they never returned? Questions we're unlikely to answer here. We must press on. I don't get any materials for taking apart the shuttle, unfortunately. Also, Geektown rightly knows we're not in the nebula, so we can scan with no problems at this point. Okay, so this part is the nebula. We can't scan into the nebula. We see the areas nearby, though. Okay, it's a ton of food and really nothing else. So I could go bit by bit, place by place with the nebula. But I think it's more sensible to try to continue Neelix's story. So we're going to jump to here, which I have been to, unfortunately. Bit of a waste. Bit of a waste. Biolab has been made, though. Woo! Captain! It's fully operational! We can finally begin synthesizing our own bioneural gel packs. This is a huge step for Voyager's self-sufficiency. It'll make a real difference in maintaining life support and allowing us to construct and upgrade rooms. Excellent work, Captain. Thank you for the compliment, Harry Kim. You still don't get a promotion. We're now burning way too much power. So, every 20 cycles, it produces one biogel for the cost of 120 food and 20 of the, I almost said duranium rather. Okay, I mean, cool. Less cool is the power situation. What happens if I turn off navigational deflector? We'll just take more damage from time to time. That's not ideal. We have a lot of food saved up. After these 3 cycles, I'm going to turn one of them off. It's only 4 power, though. This is an awkward dance. I've built a number of rooms I really like, a number of rooms that perhaps I should not like. I did put in an extra shield room somewhere, and our shield's been holding up okay. The Aero Shuttle Bay is still offline, unfortunately. How much is the warp upgrade? It's level 2. To go level 3, I would need to find the technology for it, which I'm guessing is engineering. And I'm not seeing... Here it is, a warp core efficiency 1. We burn less deuterium. But actual upgrade on it... Maybe it's a science thing. Okay, so with what we've unlocked so far, or what's available so far, is it actually not possible to upgrade the warp core again? You don't need tech to upgrade cores. Wait, really? Wait, really? Resorty, you fool! I mean, we're low on dilithium, that's fine. But yeah, I thought I needed tech to upgrade each time. Oh, this does change matters. I probably could have been doing this a very long time ago then. Well, that's too bad. You're not allowed to turn the transporter room off, also it's free. Okay, this bay is 7 away. Did I actually go through time since noticing this one's almost done? Still 3. Okay. We're going to turn off... this hydroponics bay for now. Okay. I'm going to turn off the other one in 1 cycle. We now know how to make a next level crew quarters. Fantastic. I think it takes less space, but also contains fewer people. However, it is more efficient. Speaking of efficiency, warp tier 3, 100 resource. I mean, the warp core efficiency I'd love to have, but it's not essential right now. Okay, cargo bay increase could be cool, not essential. Faster shuttles, I've made none of them so far. Warp drive, something is unavailable, unfortunately. I wonder if there was a special mission to get that I missed. Alright. Nucleogenic biobed. People are treated faster. Absolutely. There are people being injured. Okay, only 2 people injured now. So, if I put Neelix on premium food, 10 morale, and the people stop being injured, will be over +5 morale, and we can make Neelix happy with more morale. Excellent. Excellent. I need dilithium. I need to turn off another hydroponics room also. 8 cycles. 9 cycles. Goodbye, Harry Kim. If I actually turn off all of them for right now, we're positive on power, and we still have a huge pile of food available. I think that's fine. Cool. Captain, we reached our destination. What to do? It's the destroyed home planet of Mr. Neelix. It's Rhinax. Janeway to Engineering, are you ready to contain the cloud sample? Yes, Captain. Pre-sequencing complete, we're ready. Proceed. Lock established. Energize. Sample obtained. Containment field stable. Good job, Lieutenant. Dr. Jetrel, is this enough for your research? Yes, Captain. But I think it's time I told you the truth. What? Deception on my Star Trek show? Another bizarre experiment? What is it this time? Galaxy-wide poisoning? No, Mr. Neelix. My intentions are good. What I'm about to say may sound like pure madness. Metremia exists, but I don't know if it's possible to find a cure. At least not in my lifetime. What? You mean I'll just die? No, you're not infected. I just need to motivate your cooperation. That Dr. Jetrel getting us again. You lying son of a Terexal bullworm. I was dead afraid. The audacity. Tell Neelix to stop having an emotional response or speak harshly to the doctor. It's time for some scolding marm. To manipulate our concern from Mr. Neelix such a way is detestable, Jetrel. I did what I have to do. I don't have much time left, you see? Caretaker Part 2. Metremia isn't raging in your body, but in mine. I'll die in a matter of days, but before that I have to try something. I must. Don't listen to him, Captain. The man's only capable of evil. Look at my research for the past 15 years. I've been working on a way to rebuild the atomic structure of the victims of the Cascade. I call it regenerative fusion. You want to resurrect people vaporized by the Metrion Cascade? Exactly. Why do I? What does Neelix say? Or how does that work? Ask for Neelix's opinion. No S. How does that work? Given the degree of fragmentation, that sounds implausible, and I'm putting it mildly. The cloud's electrostatic properties to preserve the victim's biomass, and genetic information. I believe reintegration is possible. Hey, we couldn't reintegrate the Klingon and the human version of B'Elanna, so I'm not sure about this one either. Why do you hide the truth, or what does Neelix say? What do you say, Neelix? This concerns your people, Mr. Neelix. What do you think? I hate to say it, but if there's a chance, you gotta help him. Maybe he can bring my family back. He cannot. There's no way. I'm sorry, Neelix, you're alone in the world. You got Kess, though. That's pretty sweet. I used medical records to identify the genetic sequence of a test case. Let me try it, Captain, for Rhinax's sake, and for Mr. Neelix, and for Jetrel. How risky is it? We're talking potential overloads. The transporters go way past red line. That's assuming it doesn't just blow up. The experiment isn't risk-free, I admit, but we can't let the opportunity go to waste. It's the last one I have. Alright, we'll do the experiment. Lieutenant Taurus, activate the emergency containment field around the transporter pad. We'll assist the doctor with his experiment. Gotta do it. Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it. I might regret it. A Emergency containment field activated, retargeting scanners to the wide beam. Divert power to transporters, energize! I mean, what power is the question there? A figure materialized on the transporter pad, shimmering and translucent. It is a Cascade victim brought back from the depths of atomic disintegration, but it's flawed and incomplete, a ghostly echo of its former self. All it says repeatedly is, "Kill me!" It's working! Unbelievable, but... Atomic cohesion dropping. We're losing them. All power to the transporter. Hey! I've watched a lot of Star Trek. We're already maxed out. The fragmentation, it won't work. We're gonna fry the system. 75% chance. More power. Overload them. Aye, Captain. Pattern buffers have almost breached the threshold. There. No. Quick. Lieutenant? I'm fine, Captain. We shut down that system just in time. Unfortunately, we lost whoever tried to materialize. Captain, I am... Arrgh! Dr. Detrell? Janeway to sickbay. Medical emergency! Dr. Detrell is stable, Captain, but the matremia is progressing rapidly. I'm afraid there's little we can do. So I don't quite know what happened when I increased power. Did I keep Tors alive? Because I succeeded, but the being that was phasing in and out went away anyway. Success is no reward at all. How are you feeling? I'm asking someone how they're feeling now that I've tried everything to make up what I did. I'm surprisingly good for a dying man. Thank you for supporting my attempt to make amends. You took a great risk. Captain, take my research on regenerative fusion. It may not revive the dead, but it might hold potential for repairing cellular damage in the living. Thank you, Detrell. I hope you find peace. Farewell, Captain Janeway. I hope you make your way. For a moment, I really thought I'd have them back, my family. But the dead are the dead. We can't keep cleaning the past. We have to move on, keep living. But comfort him, or go away and let him stare out the window as the passing stars go by and Gene Roddenberry's name pops up. We let him grieve alone. Mr. Neelix, I know my words can't ease your pain right now. Take your time and report back when ready for duty again. There's time for Big Sad. Helm, return to the old course. Mission successful, 5 dilithium, and Janeway gains some experience points. Hooray. Alright. There's one person with no room, allegedly. It's not popping up, but still. Neelix is annoying. Oh. Everyone's so anti-Neelix in the stream. Good old anti-Neelix. My favorite and yours, too. Alright, so I want to turn food into good food. It's only +3. I can't do math. Is that true? I can't do math? I thought it was going to go up because of the sickness going away. Huh. So I can't get to +5, though I thought I could. Very dismaying indeed. Very, very dismaying. How long until I get my first biogel? 16 cycles. Well. Good. Very, very good. Well, we can do this regardless. It doubles my consumption, though. Never mind. They're not that unhappy. They're in the middle somewhere. That's good enough for now. So what on earth am I trying to do? With 22 dilithium, I needed 15, correct? Or do I need 30? 30. Okay. Need 8 more dilithium at some point here. Okay, I'm going to grab the deuterium here. It's the standard class J event. I'm going to just send out the safe mode because we can only hold 1,000 right now. Fine, good. we can then continue on somewhere in the mission. Okay, we've explored this area. We should probably head here for end of mission purposes. But there are a whole bunch of plants on this one, which would be fun to scan, see what happens. I believe we just jumped through a planet. Good. Okay, so biobed research, faster sickbay healing, fantastic. Is there anything else unlocked right now I'd like to get? So upgrading hydroponics bays could produce more food. They're all off currently. Gotta remember that. Okay. Resource analysis sensors. We see how much is available at each point of interest. Better transporter room, we get more rewards in away missions. That sounds amazing. I'm guessing also that having a higher level transporter room will allow us to have better roles in some events. So I kind of want to do that one next. I need to start making proper crew quarters. I've said that a number of times and then have not done it at all. Engineering, we can upgrade cargo bays. We can... What is this thing again? Faster shuttles? No. I haven't lost a shuttle yet. At some point I will be real bad real quick. Or there's combat stuff. I think I said before, combat stuff is probably more important than I recognize. So I'll be unlocking tier 2, though it consumes dilithium, in just a moment, I guess. An ambush! An ambush! Or Vidian.
What are your orders, Captain?
Cool. My orders are to destroy at once. I've got to repair the hull. So next time we have some deuterium on hand, deuterium no. Duranium on hand, I need to start repairing. Yeah, we've seen this kind of before. Last time we went for shield. I guess we'll go for engines this time. I don't quite know how that works if the shields are still up. Let's find out and see what happens.
Ability ready, Captain.
Cool. We're now shooting stuff. I mean, it's shield dropping, I guess. That's good.
Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, double damage, fire. I think Tuvok may not be that good at actually helping us in battle. Like, firing a phaser twice, while cool, I'm not sure is that
Moving
important.
to defend the front, Captain.
Neelix recharge.
Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, maybe Tuk's no good. I gotta look into that at some point here. Okay, I'm flying away from it. Let's get back in there, please. Its front is low shields, so maybe attacking the front would be better.
Ability ready, Captain.
Let's see if I can actually do that. So that's
Ability ready, Captain.
I think.
Enemy shields. Ability ready, Captain.
Their shields are down now, so torpedo away. Torpedo away. It's a victory! Cool. We did not get any of the duranium, unfortunately, but we got some nice stuff anyway. Captain! I've been looking over the structural integrity of the ship. We've sustained a fair amount of damage. Nothing is triggering any alarms yet, but the overall hull integrity is below 50%. I recommend we take time to dispatch a few work teams to address the damage. So build or upgrade the engineering office. I kind of want to do that, but just repair a bit's fine too. The Erythian aid request. Captain! We've just been hailed by an ambassador of a species called the Erythian. Their homeworld was hit by a series of severe ion storms. Infrastructure is crippled, and they're urgently asking for donations to assist the injured and begin reconstruction. I send them food. Understood. I'll relay the good news to the ambassador and pair the designated food supplies for transport. It's a relief we can do something. People are happy with me. Captain! Captain! Does anyone know if any of the voice actors for Star Trek Voyager do cameos? If there's any way I can get them all to record just saying, Captain! I will find a way to mod the game so that every single one of them just yells Captain every single time. There's a strange energy spike. It's recent and the signature's almost identical to our transporters. A possible module test? Analysis of the spike's location may yield additional data regarding Kulla's movement. Helm, proceed with caution. It's going to be part of Seska's trap, as we've said about 5 times now. Entering an asteroid field, the dense cluster of celestial bodies poses a collision risk. Expect moderate damage to the shield's hull each cycle spent traversing the field. Hull damage of 15 per cycle. I said I was going to try to repair the hull, not this way. So is it all asteroid field? Or is it only this section here? We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Okay, so lots of fuel out this way. As I move, do I start taking damage? The crew's unhappy that I did not make them happy. Y'all got sick, that's the problem. So if crew has left Voyager, only 2 of them were fine. We're doing the mining, we get the basic reward, fine. So it's only where there are rocks floating around, like here. Good to know. So I wish to have my crew repair dudes do crew repair now. However, the free crew, I believe, is not able to do repairs, correct? I think it might only be the people in an actual engineering office. Maybe. So if turn the actual engineering office back on. I think it's up here, actually. Yeah? Where are you? Where is the turned off room? Hydroponics. Engineering. Okay, back online. I want your work team to repair the hull. Good. Burn extra power. Bad. We'll deal with it, though. Okay. Probably sensible to pick up some of this. I also have enough research points to something. So I'm going to do that in just a second. Research page. I was going to unlock tier 2, which takes 13 more cycles. Endless cycles. Like a joke being prepared 1 second. Wishy, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. I used to buy used diaries so I can enjoy other people's problems. Do you actually buy diaries that people have written in? That can be so interesting. So interesting to see how other people live their lives. Also creepy, but interesting, that's good. As far as the joke goes, let's say, I've forgotten the punchline I had in mind. That's alright though, probably was not that good, I'm afraid. Anybody have any dilithium for sale? Sure would appreciate that. Lots of ways to repair ourselves. Science planet, neat. So we were told that it's possible to make allies in this game. I wonder what allies I've missed so far. Yeah, but thank you for all the subscriptions today. Your support makes it a lot easier to do this thing, to hang out with you, 4 or 5 days a week now? That's always a nice time. Let's go ahead and just engage with the storyline as we repair ourselves. Captain! Energy spike locations ahead. Oh! A Voyager sensor detect a gruesome sight. The lifeless bodies of 2 Kazon adrift in the cold vacuum of space. Their eyes are wide with terror, their faces contorted in a silent scream. This is not how bodies in space work, correct? Something cell walls, something pressure, something. The crew exchanges horrified glances. Who are these unfortunate souls? And what led to their grim fate in the depths of space? Seska's already adapted that module. The Kazon are using it. An accident or an execution. Beam the bodies to sickbay. Neelix, the doctor could use your assistance. Captain! The autopsy revealed a residual transporter signature. These Kazon were beamed into space alive. Ask Neelix what he knows, 80% chance of success. Mr. Neelix, do you know this Kazon? Oh my, that's Jal Haran, the first Maj of the Kazon Relora. All these different Kazon to keep separated. Relora? Like the shuttle. What a coincidence. Execution like this would be conceivable, given the people involved. So did Cullis set a trap? Or did the meeting simply go south? Captain! The commander claims Seska's luring us to a trap. Given that Voyager is superior to Cullis raiders, we can assume they're soliciting for aid among the other Kazon. The Relora refused. What else can we learn? Are we picking up anything else? Kim says yes. Captain! I've picked up Cullis' warp signature easily. It was like following a trail of breadcrumbs. Like he wants to be found. An ambush. If Lieutenant's right of the other sex, we're outgunned. Cullo wants Voyager. He's drawing us to him. Rather than do him a favor, I recommend a specialized away team recover the module. It can be dangerous. So we're outgunned on Voyager, we've been told. However, we yet to lose a fight. Or send the away team and give ourselves over to the gods of randomness. Behold, let's send an away team. Chakotay, you're leading it. You suggested it. You're right, Commander. We'll send a fully armed away team. Oh, is this the part where we get to have, like the giant phaser rifles? They only pull out occasionally. We need a modified coil scanner. I don't know why I need you, but there you go. There you go. Workshop putting stuff out regularly. How long to our first biogel? 12? Holy moly, these take forever. Holy moly. Holy moly. So one challenge is I don't quite know where we have to be for the next story event. Mess Hall is now out of food. Okay. So they're having food that makes them very unhappy. I'm sorry, negative 49? They're very happy I filled the promise. Negative 49 for eating emergency rations. Wow. That's genuinely horrible. So upgrading the warp core do I need more than anything else? The lack of dilithium is causing some problems. We gotta go here. So I wonder if it's the case that there was dilithium to get somewhere that I just missed earlier. Let's grab this real quick. I think it's got dilithium. Hey! Okay. So some places that appear to be just pick up rocks can have dilithium also. That's good. I don't like that I had to turn off the hydroponics bays. Engine power has been my great challenge in this one. This is 4 cycles. This is probably close enough to pick up more fuel in a moment. We're no longer starving, thank goodness. As Voyager approaches a debris field, the scans pick up faint electrical signals from a heavily damaged android. Is it Data's head? Scan the android to potentially gain insight to its origin or purpose. The scans reveal nothing. It appears to be a fully autonomous unit, but any assumption about its original purpose is pure speculation. Voyager stores the scan data and just moves on instead. Alright, 60 points. Amazing. So we can now do research in just a moment. Gonna be great. Bring me fuel and food. Combat Tier 2 research. Now, it's very funny to me that I decided not to take the big fight, even though I just unlocked more combat stuff. Salvage protocols, get more rewards. I would like that. Phasers fire faster. Fires a pulse that deals high damage to shields, but deals low damage against hull. Each additional disruptor control room, blah blah blah. The disruptors knock down shields. Let's do phasers first, I suppose. Everybody loves phasers. Oh, we get to fight immediately. We're ambushed. Cool. So, is Tuvok bad? I think Tuvok might just be bad. He just fires twice with bonus damage. Is that bad? I can't decide if you're bad. Instantly recharged shields could be good when against two enemies simultaneously. Evade maneuver, dodge for a while, have invulnerability. I think you're bad, Tuvok, but I'm going to keep using you.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright, last time we went over Little Buddy first. This time we're going all Big Buddy all the time. So, Big Buddy.
Attack the
Shields.
port side, Captain.
Here we go. Hey, we hit the shield. Good
Building
start.
ready, Captain.
Okay,
Enemy
Chakotay
shields
go.
destroyed, Captain.
Their shields. Wait, say shield says destroyed? Okay, so we've hit the shields there. We're not doing straight damage to their shield generator, we'll call it. Fine. Our shields are still fine. It is time for fire, fire,
Enemy shields destroyed,
torpedo.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Entirety below 50, we're fine.
Enemy is fled, Captain.
So the big one fled, unfortunately. We didn't do the damage we wanted to do. Okay, our shields are still up on all sides. Good. I'm going to take out the
Ability
edge of
ready,
this one so it
Captain.
can't flee.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I need to look slightly
Ability
early so I
ready,
didn't get Chakotay to slow down. All works, all good. Gain some stuff. Hooray! But they both fled. And they should be consistently going for their engines instead of their weapons and shields and so on. Gotta think through that. Alright, so hull is refilling very slowly. Morale is going up very slowly. We're consuming a ton of deuterium. We need 9 more dilithium for the upgrade to the warp core. Cool. No biogel yet. Neat. We find some food stuff. We're going to waste some tritanium because I don't know what to do with it. Grab some power, please. Captain! We're running out of power. Immediately. Get some more. Oh boy, we failed! A hostile ship decloaked. Battle stations. I'm auto-resolving because it's noon and I gotta go. Survival chance 100%. Here are some torpedoes. Please big win, please big win, please big win. A big win! Alright, very good. Enemy fled. Got some deuterium. We're a little low at B'Elanna wants. Please succeed. I just want to make B'Elanna happy before I go. We're currently flying through an asteroid field and I didn't notice. So we're now losing huge amounts of hull every turn. Well, that's not great. B'Elanna is not happy. We're 40 under. No good, no good. Friends, that's gotta be it for today. I got to go. I wish I could keep playing, but yeah, I gotta go get ready to teach and spread the good news of what am I doing today? I'm doing origin stories, the way in which cultural origin stories and stories about the importance of what you're doing reflect certain values and encourage societal values, especially among young people. So that's the topic of the day. Doing some Robin Wall Kimmerer, a biologist and Native American who attempts to speak to both sides of the culture simultaneously and wants us to think about the ways in which our origins are tied up in the natural world around us. We'll see how it goes. For now, though, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you again real soon. Goodbye, folks. In Utopias, I'm teaching free stores. The idea of just giving stuff away to people without knowing what they're going to do with it. I love it. All right, bye.